What up, everybody? Welcome to another Risk of Resources Loadout Race of the Week. I am Race, and I'm here with Disputed. Hello.
Hello, good to be here.
Good. Glad to have you here. So today, this week, so last week the update came out, right? Or that beginning of that week or whatever. So we've had a little bit of time to get things ready and get things working. And this week we are doing an all Verdant Falls start in all of the runs today. So
Yeah, exciting, brand new stage.
yeah, it's actually really interesting to see how people will adapt to new routes and stuff and everything.
Yeah,
And obviously, it's just a little different. There are a lot of advantages about this stage, and we'll go over them as we start. But that's really interesting. We have
it
default
is really
Huntress
interesting.
to start off today. Almost default Captain. It kind of feels like we have default Artie, and then we have a really good Railgunner to round it out. So.
Yeah,
Not bad loadouts,
Verdant on
actually.
all four today.
Hmm. It's actually really interesting. I actually excited. We
I'm excited to see how they
barely,
route it.
yeah, we barely got the update in about like 40 minutes before we started. We're like,
Yeah,
we should maybe get the new map going. So that's good.
it's like the only thing from the update that can actually really carry over into Risk of Resources.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess we can maybe do some like special artifact runs, do
I
some like
think
delusion runs or something.
there was talk about maybe doing a delusion thing. The reason we didn't really want to do devotion was because the Lemurians have too much RNG. Like my Lemurian could
Mm,
just walk off a cliff and then yours could just not. And then
that's
it's
true.
just over. Unfortunately, but
Also, if one person finds a shipping request form and the other one does not,
oh yeah.
good
It's
luck.
over. And then we were thinking about maybe doing something with void fields, but I don't know. It was yeah, I don't know. We'll think about things as we go forward. But either
Yeah.
way, starting up, beautiful.
We don't really know what to do with void fields, much like Gearbox doesn't really know.
Hard to say.
I
There
swear, they've changed it like 6 times since it's come out. It's
yeah.
crazy. Like the last 4 patches have changed void fields in some significant way.
Well, this is the only patch that Gearbox themselves have actually changed void fields on, so which is interesting. Okay, so where Cap is, up on that top of that structure that he just went up on, is a spawn. If you don't know this, there's a spawn up there that happens every single time, and it's either a scrapper, or B, a large chest. So either you get a free item, essentially credit-wise on the map, or you get a scrapper, which is kind of cool. It's not like as what's the word? It's not as like intentionally placed as like the legendary chest is, for example, because it's different a lot of the time. It looks like they got the
Yeah.
scrapper this time, so that's kind of unfortunate for them. They don't get a free extra item. That's kind of sad, but it's
Free
okay.
in
In
big
terms of
air quotes.
credits, not in
Yeah.
terms of money spent, but wings as well on the stage is really good. They have a speed
Ooh,
printer.
that is nice.
Look at Zinc, like having a parkour up here just to get a chest up on that rim. I didn't even know stuff could spawn up there. They gotta really look around for stuff on this one.
They do. Ooh, some gas up there though. It was worth it.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how many people are gonna actually A, find it, or B, go for it. I don't know. Some quick stats on the map though. This map has 280 credits, which is very similar to Siphoned Forest. Siphoned Forest is 300, but this map
Hmm.
also has a lot easier enemies on it and spawns things like gups and things, or not
And
gups,
then
gips and geeps.
you also got the free um big chest or scrapper, right? Which
Yeah.
doesn't take up any credits. So should be about the same as Siphoned.
You would say that, but there is a higher drone weight on the code. So sometimes you do get more drones than Siphon does, but on average it's pretty close. And also, I think it's the easiest map to start out with for how many credits you get. I think Siphon can be sometimes rather difficult in terms of just because there's pests, you have to do a lot more damage. And sometimes
Mhm.
some loadouts just don't really favor doing a lot of damage to flying enemies.
Yeah, that's true. One nice thing about this map is the newts. They're all obtainable with any character, which is not true on the other stage ones. Like if you're playing engineer or captain, there's some spots you just can't get to.
Yeah.
But on this map, I think they're all accessible, which is nice,
I
especially considering the new void field strat.
yeah, yeah. I'll have to double check the one at the top, because I don't remember, but I think so. Um, I was gonna say something, totally forgot, but the new map is actually very good. This is probably in kind of sequence of being the most meta map alongside Siphoned. Also, it actually has a higher chance to be chosen than Siphon Forest for your stage one, which is
Mm,
interesting. Siphon is actually the least rollable map by about 5% now.
why is that?
I don't know. They just made it that way.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. It is interesting though to see people be able to have like a good high credit stage one though without having the DLC.
That's true. This map is just free.
Yeah. Everyone kind of at the same point right now, just dodging the Vagrant explosion, just in the cave or on the side. Because the Arrow Rain, they're gonna have to. Oh, Ruddy. Okay, he's good. Because of Arrow Rain, they have to just use their strafe to kill it,
Yeah.
which is really sad. You can't place Arrow Rain on an enemy in the air for some reason. So pretty cool.
Rain doesn't hit anything in the air. Why would it?
Oh, oh, true. This is a really annoying fight for all these guys right now, especially because no one really picked up damage. Honestly, Zinc having the gas is huge. Um, able to like kill the
Yeah.
orb faster and stuff.
You can see Zinc and Ruddy both at 99 here. Zinc just barely killing it. It's kind of interesting though, because this map just came out. I think we were watching the Zinc play right before the stream, and he's barely played this map. And I think everyone's kind of in the same boat where we're still kind of figuring out the best way to route it.
Mm-hmm.
What's the best way to go? This is a hard map to route. It's really hard.
It's just
There's not really a good spot to scout.
no. You have to basically go through all the pathways on the map yourself. You can't just sit at the top and just look at everything because there's so many overhangs and like little areas to go through. Zing and Stage 2 found a fuel cell printer and he's printed one. He doesn't really want to give up the whip, it seems like, but having extra fuel cells, especially with having wings, just will speed up your run for sure.
Oh, absolutely. That's a great find. Not an amazing stage one. They got a little bit of speed. Zinc got gas,
Hmm.
which is probably why he got out of there first, to be honest. Gas is such a boon on stage one.
Probably one of the most impactful white items, if not the most impactful white item you can get immediately.
Oh yeah, especially on this loadout where you're really struggling for damage. Huntress has some of the lowest DPS in the game, at least when you're starting out.
Yeah,
She scales really well once you get some items, but
this loadout
definitely at this
specifically,
point,
pretty rough.
it's
At
hard.
least they don't have flurry right now, because it would be even worse.
It would be.
Oh man. The seed goes down quick for Ruddy. Let's see what's actually in it. I didn't get a chance to see if there were stocks or cradles or anything like that. It's like he's not looking either. Might have been kind of a scam seed. We'll see. Cap going for more fuel cells, which I actually like. He has the DML here, so
Yeah,
just kind of
smart.
building into damage that like no one else really has right now. I it's hard
Ooh,
because like whip is really good, but I may have wanted to go more into it. I don't know.
wait, he has DML.
Yeah.
I thought he had wings.
No, there was a DML in the
Interesting.
shrine at the end of last stage.
Interesting decision to go with DML over that. He's certainly going to be ahead in terms of damage. Is that a that's a
Neural
neural printer,
printer?
I believe.
Yeah, neural.
Okay.
Cap is a little bit low here. Oh, yeah, he died to a burn. I think he may have had a chance to maybe live had he
Ooh.
killed something for Brooch or tried to just extend his time with iframe dashing. Unfortunately, that's a rough +5. The rats have, I think, a pretty decent proc coefficient on their bite, so that was a long-lasting burn.
I Yeah, that was really long lasting. I didn't even see it bite him. It looked like he barely stepped on the ground, like, sat in his fire trail. It looked like a console moment, to be honest, but I'm sure
Uh,
it did bite him.
yeah.
It just looked weird.
For Cap to okay, there's a scrapper right under the fuel cell printer, so it looks like he's just gonna scrap any greens that he doesn't want and get more fuel cells, which I actually really like. That does suck though. And as a reminder, with the new bonus point system, if you have a +5, you can't get bonus points. So even if he does kind of get out in front of everybody else and by a significant margin, he's still just gonna have to accept regular first, which would be impressive anyway.
Yeah, and
But
him getting first means nobody else can get bonus points, so it's still worth it to go for it.
oh, absolutely. But Doomstrider again with Error in. Cap's gonna have the easiest boss fight here. It's really a
Yeah,
shame that yeah, is what it is.
easiest, but I don't know if it's gonna be a cakewalk either, though.
I think it's looking kind of fine. He kind of mistimed that. He should have waited a second for Doomstar to go up a bit. Sometimes they're really stubborn, and it feels like they're sentient in a way where they can tell when you're doing a lot of damage, and they don't go up when you want them to. And you're just like, dude, just let me
Yeah.
fucking just get up there.
Dune Striders are very high game sense, I feel. Like, the
Yeah.
more you play, the more you get a feel for the attacks they do, and, like, what
Mm-hmm.
percentage they're gonna do certain attacks.
Yeah. Gome, Gorst Tome as the TP drop. That's really good for everybody, but we'll see. Lysate Cell on Air Rain that Ruddy took. I don't know how I feel about that right now. Because, I mean, I don't think anyone else is going to take the lysate because everyone else printed fuel cells. So, I don't know. It's interesting
Lysate
that he
on
went
Arrow
for it.
Rain,
Yeah.
I guess, like, a little bit easier player skip? I don't know.
But he has wings. It would have been easier just to take the fuel cell.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
see.
true.
Maybe he's really fiending for damage right now and he's thinking the pillar skip isn't the problem here. It's going to be everything else. And maybe.
Hmm,
Zinc says no to the lysate, which sounds about right. Ready looting up the rest of the stage. And Sync is out. Let's see what stage 3 is all about. Scorch Acres as well. Ooh, and there's a gas for ready, which is really good. Bless you. Oh, with
sorry.
pennies as well on stage 3. They spawn right in front of it, so in addition to the Ghost Home, that's just a lot of money gen. Sync is already farming the Wisp just to get some extra cash. And since they have
Oh, yeah,
Lungus, like it's actually just free here, so with a wrap as
yeah,
well. But Huntress has such little health that they are taking perma damage
they
from it,
are.
which unfortunate a little bit, but huh.
Worthy sacrifice, though.
Oh yeah, I mean money
I
in these like the name of the game.
I mean, it's kinda similar to a blood shrine, right? Like, you're sacrificing health for money.
Yeah,
You're just doing it in a different way.
good comparison. Sync printing a Warhorn actually with the regen scrap. Good use of it. A lot of people forget about the regen scrap. I feel like when they're playing. All right, Sync's
Which,
gonna open up
honestly,
this Freydle as well.
I'm thinking for Cap here, that Warhorn's gonna be pretty good with the amount of fuel cells he has.
Oh, agree. He's gonna be not perma attack speed up, but like he's gonna
Ooh,
have a lot of it. Cap's looking
there's
at
another
that
wings there.
lysate. No. Needle tick as well in the Void Cradle, which is really, really good here. The thing is, you're not going to be stacking bleed with this loadout, especially not in Gauntlet Racing. Even if you got like full bleed, or rather, if you got 10 bleed for your strafe, it would still be very difficult. Uh, it still retargets other enemies, which would
Yeah.
drop it. And Arrow Rain has a .2 proc coefficient, which means you would need 50 tri-tip daggers to get a 100% chance to bleed.
Oh, it's never gonna happen with Arrow Rain
Yeah,
because
and
the
also the
.2
duration.
proc coefficient, yeah, it's
You would have
That's
to
so
have
bad.
like a billion Tenta bubbles, so something doesn't move, and also place it on them and everything. So Needle Tick is the perfect thing to get for hunters here. They can actually just proc it sometimes, get some extra damage. Reddy's going for
Yeah.
the Newt on the edge of the map as well with wings, just speeding over. He got another fuel cell
Sometimes
somewhere for his Lysate. I don't know if he printed it or what, but
I think sometimes you can make bleed work on Huntress loadouts like this. Definitely not with Arrow Rain.
no.
But it's better than nothing a lot of the time, and you can get through Mithrix decently fast with just strafe and some bleed. But really, what you're looking for is like a crowdfunder.
Yeah. But like you need a lot of items for that kind of thing. Like in Gauntlet running, it's
You do.
almost impossible to get that to work well.
Needle tick is the right play here usually.
Sync is kind of having a little bit scary time here with the boss. Wings are up. He's just going to use that to fly around. Fortunately, everyone has a gas at this point, so should be a little bit easier. These Templars are kind of a problem, though.
Zinc getting a lot of value out of pennies here from these bleeds.
Hmm.
Zinc is also like the only one that's actually able to kill multiple enemies because of that gas. Oh, no, I guess Reddy has gas. No, they all have. I'm crazy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it's cool to
I just
see Bandolier value for Ruddy, actually, because if he gets one Bandolier charge, he just gets his arrow reins back, and he's just been spamming them, which is
hmm.
not bad. I mean, it's not a good skill, but like if you can just place down a ton of them all the time, they'll do something, you know? Stuff is happening.
Everybody's kind of struggling for damage here a little bit. I'm noticing they have to run out of the teleporter a lot. Every time
Yeah.
they do that, that is wasting a little bit of time. And seconds matter.
Yep.
Sometimes it comes down to did you step out of the teleporter for 2 seconds? And, that can be a placement point.
Did you see last week's race by chance?
I did not.
Dude, we had a difference of zero point 0.1 seconds for one loadout between two
That's
people.
crazy.
Yeah.
Who was it
So
between?
I don't remember actually. Um, I don't remember. A week is a long time
Chat can
ago,
tell us. It is.
but it was really close. We had to wait for the website to tell us who won. We couldn't even judge it by just looks.
That's
There
awesome.
there is a capacitor in a triple equipment multi shop. Um, but it looks like Reddy's just gonna take the wings still. Zink is thinking about it. He bought the capacitor, but he still took the
Yeah.
wings. Oh no, he gave it to an equipment jar.
Mhm.
My bad, I didn't see it. Um, oh yeah, it's Faku and Tyler.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I like gun to my head. I couldn't even remember who played last week, to be honest. I think Cap might be more interested in taking the capacitor if he saw it, but we'll see. And we got Sirens.
Yeah.
Sirens is pretty much all we have today, except the Captain run, so they should get comfy
But
on this one as well.
I want to see the capacitor because he has that warhorn, right? Oh, that's a
Yeah.
cloak chest right there.
Where?
Got an
It is.
opal. Cap just walked over it.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
All
I'm a
right.
little bit behind.
All right. No,
It
maybe
was
I'm
right
behind.
next to TP.
Did he pick up the opal?
He did.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I got it. Reddy checked the blue portal. I just didn't see what he saw, but he didn't grab anything, so must not have been that good. He's too busy looking
But
for
yeah,
the opal.
with 3 fuel cells and a capacitor, he can pretty much have full uptime on Warhorn, I believe. Maybe not fully, but he can have it up most of the time.
It'd be really good. I think the reason he might want to keep DML, or the reason he's thinking about, is because it has a little bit more AoE factor than a capacitor does. But capacitor being up every so often is really nice. He has so many fuel cells that it's a lot of time save.
It is. I think it's worth, especially if they find a band later on.
Well, we'll see what he chooses. He definitely saw it because he marked it. So
Yeah.
ready going right for TP, by the way, on stage 4, which is kind of surprising here, but it looks like he's just ready, or I think he thinks he's ready. He's just like, dude, I'm gonna go and see what happens. I'm kind of just worried about
I'm
his damage though.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think he's
It's
ready.
very low DPS. I think he can get through this, but he's gonna struggle for sure.
Hmm. At least the AoE from gas helps here when the vagrants are just constantly throwing out orbs. It's just a lot of free AoE, especially with the glaive. So
Wow.
okay.
Cap picking up the Royal Capacitor and going back for the DML.
For the equipment drone, it looks like him and Zinc did the same thing.
Interesting.
I'm surprised though.
I feel
Still,
like
I would have DML
I would have
on
given the
capacitor.
DML.
Yeah, yeah, DML on equipment drone, right? Like,
Yeah.
because like that's the most benefit you get from it, and also you get the Warhorn benefit, and if you get bans, that'll be huge as well. I don't know. I feel like that's what I would have done, but we'll see how it plays out.
Maybe he's going for an AWU skip here.
That could be the case. That would be an interesting setup, actually. So
It's really easy with DML.
we were talking about it last week, I think. Last week or the week before, I don't remember, but I wanted someone to go for it, no one did, and then we were talking in the post loadout, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't realize you could with DML," but it's not. It's actually the easiest way to skip AWU as well if you can break an egg
Yeah.
somewhere away from you.
It's a very straightforward one.
I think Ruddy went for TP immediately because he has two Gor's Tomes, and he's like, "Listen, I could probably farm up enough money, enough cash at the events, just to be fine and loot everything on Sirens, because you know."
Ooh.
But
Safer
I
spaces on Zinc.
oh, beautiful. Where the hell was that?
I don't know. I think was it in the teleporter?
I
Maybe
don't know.
not.
He must have got it right before TP then. But I mean, there's a free skip if he wants to
Yeah.
take a damage equip instead of the wings. It doesn't seem like he does, but at the same time, like the damage is not good yet. So
Yeah. I think at this point he might trade it out now that he knows he can skip.
honestly,
Because
and huh?
the
Go on.
damage is such an issue here. Oh, he's got an ignition tank too, though.
That is
That
really
is
good.
really helping.
I think he found it from a multi shop just off of a TP towards the edge of the map. And ATG from a teleporter, not bad. It's not going to proc off of Arrow Rain ever, but off of Strafe, it could be pretty good. So, and just like look at how much these guys need to step outside of the teleporter with this one. They cannot kill fast enough. Zinc, Jesus, barrier actually coming in to help them a lot. Even one or
It
two
is.
broaches can on Huntress, like a low health character, massive. Because barrier gain actually matters for how much max health you have. If the more max health you have, the higher your barrier decay, which makes it worse. So you
I
can.
mean, yeah.
It's just kind of nice to have on this.
I mean, look at Zinc and Ruddy right now. It's basically doubling their health bar.
Yeah, it's wild. Can't ever see Aegis doing that.
No.
Oh, and there's the saver spaces up top. It looks like beautiful. Really wishing you found that ignition tank probably a little bit before teleporter. It's okay though. Well, say if anyone tries to go for the DMO. Oh no, just be Cap. Sorry, I forgot everyone else had wings.
I'm
It,
really shocked nobody went for the capacitor there.
I am. I guess they just didn't have bans and they didn't want to chance it. I think that's the only reason. But I am kind of shocked too. I think the Warhorn would have really accelerated their
Yeah.
damage a lot.
I understand keeping a pillar skip more than keeping DML, but I trust he's going to go for it. He's going to make it worth.
I hope so. Cap still has to do a teleporter. The other guys are doing other things now. Ready? I don't know if that was on purpose. I looked away, but I don't know if he purposely activated Awu, but Awu was up, so no skips for him. He's just gonna probably leave Zinc is out as well. Zinc going to be the first one to stage 5. I think without wings, this is gonna be kind of a scary Mithrix fight, actually. They have Arrow Rain, they have Glaive Jumps, and they have Big Blink, but it's very out of their comfort zone, kind of, to rely on Big Blink and Arrow Rain. But I'm just looking at Cap, I guess, especially here. As long as you're good with
Spaces
Glaive
should
Tech,
help,
you're fine. Oh yeah, they do have spaces.
just like
Well,
half a feather.
Sync going right for TP. I just I'm ready to see someone big blink into a pizza slice, thinking that they could blink backwards or something, by instinct.
I think I think Cap's gonna be okay because he has 2 opals and safer spaces.
So
You
so.
can take a lot of hits with that.
There's constructs here, which is not that bad for everyone. Everyone should have the ignition tank gas. Everyone does, yeah. So they're looking
I
good.
think I think phase 2 could be the big challenge, though.
Phase two, you can't even hit anything with Urin with it. Like the
Yeah,
wisps
exactly.
especially. It's gonna be tough. I mean, just dude, look at all these brooches. The value, like Cap, they're in the TP, Zinc, they're in the TP. It's beautiful. You never really see the. No one ever really keeps brooch. It feels like, but it's nice. It's not bad.
Underrated.
A little
It's
bit, yeah,
very underrated. It's 2 white items, and it's doubling their health.
yeah. With just a little AOE, it's all you need, which you were gonna get anyway. So
Okay, is Cap gonna go for it here?
it looks like he might be setting up. There is that jellyfish behind him though, which would pull away the DML. He needs to kill every jelly on the map, basically.
Yeah. You wanna make sure there's no monsters left.
Yeah. So I don't think he could find an
What
egg,
is
so
he
he might
doing?
not do it. He's looking though. I respect the look. Oh, he sees it. He's gonna go for it right now. He did not get it,
Did
actually.
Ah,
He was just out of position a little bit. He was trying to find that spot and moving around a little bit.
sad.
I respect
Ah.
going for it though. I'm
Yeah, I do too.
I'm happy he tried. There is a lot of voided enemies on stage 5. I'm noticing they're all getting the TP now. Which Ruddy
Yeah.
has a Elder in the TP that's just Void Touch. Uh-oh. This could be bad for Ruddy here. He could iframe it. Lost his watch. He's still alive though. That is really not good. That was really unfortunate.
Is it crab trapped?
Yeah, it is. Oh
Ugh.
god. And like he just can't kill it yet. He doesn't have the damage.
Dealing with 2 Z constructs too.
Yeah, this is tough. Zinc is done with teleporter, by the way, getting a red. It's a behemoth right on the edge of the map in the middle.
Ooh,
It's in a large chest, so I hope
beautiful.
everyone finds that. You can see it from TP. So Cap is playing with a jailer here. Be careful. He's actually getting all the money from the stocks before he leaves this area. So he can just get some loot on the way to TP. I really like that. Very good.
Investing in those stocks. Buy low, sell high. Hell yeah, Cat. Yeah, that is a really smart move. A lot of times we see people try to clear out the void seeds before they go for the stocks, but you don't have to. You can just run in, get all
Yeah.
the money, and then start looting.
That's what makes it even worse feeling to me. Cap got a feather, by the way. When all you get in a void seed is just stocks, and it's like, okay, well, I don't even need to kill the enemies here. It's just come on, man. Ruddy really getting value from these wings, honestly, as well. Cap being the only one with a feather is actually it's kind of nice for him because he doesn't have the wings, so get some advantage here. Ruddy is done with teleporter as well, so he's gonna start his looting up. I wonder if anyone is gonna clear the void seeds. Actually, there's so many
I,
enemies, dude.
there
I don't.
are. It's a double void seed.
It depends how many void
I
cradles, I guess. Because like if you get plasma shrimp, suddenly arrow rain isn't that bad, right?
yeah.
So
If I'm Cap or Ruddy, I feel like I would. If I'm Zinc, I know I have that behemoth, which I feel like puts him ahead a lot.
hmm But do you know you're the only one with it though? I mean, it was kind of visible from TP.
I just mean like I feel like Zinc has a decent amount of damage now. I don't know about the other two. Cap does
Okay.
have DML. I think Ruddy is definitely struggling the most in terms of damage.
Yeah, I hope he finds the behemoth. We'll see. Sync actually
It
just
looks like Cap is going for it.
going over the edge here just to not have to deal with any of the whiffs. It looks like he might check out soup. He's looking at his items. The thing is, like, if you get a red soup, you are risking your ATG, which can be an okay amount of damage with strafe. Not the most, but Cap is on his way to
Cap,
starting TP. He did not start TP early like the other guys. It looks like his death kind of made him pull back a little bit and want to loot more, which I also kind of respect on that one. But trying to see if you can get anything
yeah,
worth it. Alien head on the soup, gas. The first band in the run, backup mag, and green I didn't see. Okay. And is that an Aegis or a brain coat? I couldn't tell. Looked like an Aegis.
doesn't matter.
Nope,
I
it
think that
doesn't.
was a raincoat actually.
Okay, well, looks like Zinc is going to partially host skip and then wing the rest of the way up just to save some time. It's actually setting up. I mean, he could make it from wings with wings from there. I'm surprised he didn't go for it. He wants to save his wings for phase two, but it's gonna. Oh, so what happened there? Zinc actually looked too far to the side, which threw off the aim when he teleported back up, which means he did not trimp properly. A little bit unfortunate. He should just blink up and go. Yep, he should have done that the first time. I know he was worried about like speed, but he has the blink. Yeah, he's gonna make it in one
Yeah,
wing.
he has a second one too. No worries.
Oh
And Ruddy
god,
is on to
Cap.
Moon.
Okay. Might say ready to do the same thing that Sync did. Just go over the edge, just to avoid the wisp.
I hope Cap finds this behemoth. The other two have it.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I'm glad Ruddy found it though. I feel like Ruddy really needed that. It's something.
Yeah, I mean, he lost his watch too, so the others still have their watches. Cap has two watches actually, which I didn't notice, but that's good too. Oh, but Ruddy does have AP rounds, and Cap didn't pick that up on stage 5 yet. So Cap is actually close to breaking the seeds, though. I would be curious to
Yeah,
see if he went for it. I mean, he is killing these seeded enemies, the void enemies, right now. It's like going after that mushroom that's on the bridge and stuff.
I think he is. I saw him grinding him quite a bit
Hmm.
before teleporter. And like at this point, you have 4 monsters remaining, and then you get 2 void seeds. Like that's a pretty good deal. It's
Yeah.
just hard when you look at the timer and you see you're 36 minutes in, you have a +5, and then he doesn't know it, but he probably suspects that the other 2 people are on the moon by now.
Okay,
So
so
it is a risk.
something just happened. Ruddy got an alien head and a band at soup.
Okay.
I don't know why he got the band though, because well, actually, Strafe does do enough damage that an ATG would proc a band, actually. But we'll see how often that happens.
Hmm. It's not consistent.
Cap does find the behemoth, which is really good.
Nice. His favorite item.
Yeah, the broth.
Broth.
He's kind of
I love
taking the
Kev's
same,
item names.
kind of taking the same looting path that the other guys did, just around the edge, through the side, getting the shrine and all that stuff. He does have to kill the jailer and two more enemies if he wants to get the seed. The seeds. There is one
Ooh,
potential in one of the seeds, and I know there's one void cradle at least in the other one, but I don't know if this will be fully worth. He just needs to kill the jailer now. So, and he does have the saver spaces to open this stuff. So he is going
Zinc
for it.
is
He's taking the
on
risk.
phase
Phase
2.
two. Okay.
He's bullying these wisps. It is going kind of slow though.
He's really up there. It's so annoying how the wisps fly away from you, so that if you fly at them, they'll just walk into the ceiling. And then if you go back down, like if you run out of wings, they'll just stay at the ceiling because they don't know how to go down anymore. It's like, man, at least I can use arrow rain on the ceiling, I think, though.
Yeah, that's true. You can. Okay, Cap has finished the Void Seeds. Let's see what he gets.
I don't even think he went after the potential, did he? I didn't look, actually. I wasn't.
Getting some AP
Polyloot.
round.
Hey, I don't think it'll save him 5 minutes, but I think it's pretty good. And another polyloot. Okay, well, it's good. It's definitely good. We'll see how much it helps. The thing is, even if he didn't have the +5, assuming he played the same, he'd still be pretty behind here. So,
Yeah, he would need these guys to +5.
and we'll see.
And even if, like, I think Zinc has this pretty figured out at this point. We'll see. Phase 3 can be kind of a challenge, and they don't really have a ton of DPS. I think Cap is definitely the strongest in that regard.
Mm-hmm. But he doesn't have an easy, quick skip like the other guys either. He
He
doesn't have
doesn't.
wings. But, everyone else went to soup as well, so it's not like he's losing way
And
more time than they did, but it is a little bit of time.
it is time, but Ruddy has been on phase 1 for a minute.
I guess that's true.
Like,
Like, Cap might have
he's
a
been here
chance
a
here with the
while.
damage. The fuel cells with the DML might help out. Zink getting as close as he possibly can for focus crystal damage and pizza, by the way. Really important. Gotta use everything you got in terms of damage.
Yeah, this phase 1 is going painfully slow for Ruddy.
Thing about Zink too, he's the only one without a feather, so he's been using his glaive jumps really well and using his wing charge as well. Also, he's been doing a good job with just staying away from things.
Cap doing some nice moon movement here.
Really good. Probably was one of the fastest to get over there, maybe, I think.
He just needs to get up there. If he skips now, he'll be like a phase behind Ruddy, but with his damage, I can see him making it up. He would still need Ruddy to +5 to place ahead of him,
Mm-hmm.
but I can potentially see that happening too, just with the amount of time this is taking Ruddy. It's going to be a battle of attrition.
Yeah. At least Rudy did find the feather though. Uh, and I mean, he does have safer spaces. He does have blink. It'd be, I think, a little hard. Oh, can Cap get up with this? He can. Really good. I think that was only a two skip, two jump host skip.
Nice. Very well done.
All right, let's see. Reddy's phase 2 here. Oh, actually, I want to see Cap's phase 1 damage. He's using the DML immediately. He has like 4 charges, so he's just firing off the missiles. And actually, the missiles with Behemoth and Polyloot. Hey, we're getting some damage here. Zinc
You got
entering
that war
phase
horn going
4.
off too.
Zinc preparing his spaces bug to get it back early.
Ooh, Ruddy's
Infinitely.
really struggling.
Uh-oh.
Like, I noticed when he entered this phase, he had like 1 or 2 curse. Now he has 25. These wisps are really giving him a hard time.
Yes, they are.
Oh yeah, Cap might catch up to Ruddy here. Real time at least.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I
already
mean,
halfway through
that
phase
damage.
1.
That being said, Cap's charges for the DML have run out, so now he has to wait for charges. So, and unless Zinc dies here, oh god. Okay.
If I'm Cap, I
Hey,
might
hey,
try to
hey.
save
Okay, no, no, he
my
has the spaces. We're
charges
good. Uh, Zinc
for
gets
phase
first,
2.
so congratulations. I would also try to save charges, but he's just using them on a cooldown here. That's all right. I don't think he's expecting to have too much of a problem on phase 2. It looks like good, good,
Well done,
good.
Zinc.
Zinc joined the help desk today, just when we were prepping for everything. He's like, dude, I'm so washed. I'm not gonna win anything. I was like, yeah, all right, buddy. Okay.
Yeah, Zinc is also the person who was afraid to race for like 6 months because he's like, oh no, I'm gonna be too bad. And then he is like, begrudgingly, is like, okay, I'll do one. And now he's our best racer. Like, it's
He won. He's won every tournament he's been in, right? Like all the 8-player
Yeah,
tournaments we've done. Yeah. Yeah, that
he's
tracks.
definitely up there.
And we've already seen Cap just pass Ready in terms of progression through the run. Again, though, that +5, it's really a shame, but he's doing really well.
I don't know. I can see Ready +5 in here.
It could happen. I don't want to wish it upon him or anything,
I
but
don't either, but
it's could happen. Cap in phase 3. The thing about DML in phase 3 is that the Rockets like to go for the ads, which is both a blessing and a curse, right? Because it's like, oh, I'd have to worry less about ads sometimes, but also if you're really just trying to blast through the fight, it can
yeah,
pull away some DPS. So just something to think about a little bit. Kind
that's
of what you
true.
personally focus. Let's bring in Zinc in here as well.
Hey,
Hello.
Hello.
How was the run?
It was kind of slow, to be honest.
I mean, I'd expect so with that damage, probably.
Damage would have been nice throughout any part of the run, except for the very end. But
So
hey, oh well.
you did miss, like, okay, I say miss, but like to get it, to get the Void Seeds done, you'd have to do a lot of work in stage 5, but there were 2 Polyloots, which were pretty nice.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Um, in terms of damage, though, no, you didn't really miss anything. You chose not to take the capacitor in the DMO, which is fine. You went
Mm-hmm.
with wings, won anyway. Congratulations, thumbs up.
Oh, thanks.
good job.
Where are the others at?
Cap died stage 2, but he just passed up Ruddy in stage or phase 3. Ruddy is 25% down on the health bar of phase 3 at the moment without deaths.
Okay.
Cap trying to go for a phase 4 skip here. I think he could have done it with DML had he been a little bit more patient. But
I will be right back. My mic just fell apart.
okay.
Oh no.
Also, he was a little bit late for the air rain skip as well. Good job for Cap to bring that back though, as well as he did. I mean, Ruddy, if he dies, Cap does get points here, so we'll see.
It's 7 minutes for bonus points.
It is on 3-player.
Okay. Noted. Noted.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You might actually get some, especially if Freddy dies. So
I think it's highly unlikely without Ready dying. Pulling up the stream.
unless something terrible happens, that's not a
Yeah,
death.
something horrible were to randomly happen to Ready right now. That would be terrible.
You're not a caster, so it doesn't work that way.
Ah, damn it.
But
Had to try.
the curse is reserved for those who hold the position. Good job to Cap though for finishing up. Really good. I'm happy the way he played it, and just getting a ton of damage after the death there. He could have tried to go super fast, but it kind of probably would have ended up in a situation where he's just at Mithrix doing nothing for half an hour. So
Yeah,
I
I was
respect
very
what he
worried
did.
about that
Yeah,
throughout the run. There was just like not damage. I was like stage 4. I see a pre-spawn overloading bell, and there was just no way I was going to kill that until I got the ignition tank. It was just like very low damage.
yeah. You and Ruddy spent so long on teleporters, like just especially stage 4, just having to leave like half the time or more, just walking away from the vagrants as they're blowing up and just not able to kill it, which
I
was
think,
it was like that the whole run actually, because even stage 1 was like that.
yeah, stage 1.
Yeah.
What is with the air note? He just ran away from me. I could not arrow raid him the entire fight
Everyone,
because he just
it
went up.
happened to everyone. The same exact thing.
Fuck.
It was like a 3-minute teleporter for all you guys. It was crazy.
Yeah, we love the new stage. But no.
Man, Ruddy's damage is painful. Even like what did he lose by getting the I don't know if he scrapped. I don't remember. I just saw him get the alien head on the soup, but
Hmm.
it's only really for dashes and arrow rain, really. The glaive isn't gonna be too amazing here for damage. in Mythics. Not all the time, because like he's always moving away from ads. He doesn't want to be near them.
I
Let's
mean, a
bring
lot
in
of it
Cap.
arrow range ain't bad.
Where's my mouse? Okay. Hello, Cap.
What up?
Yeah.
So you had the most damage out of everyone else. You
I kind
got
of figured,
yes, because
but not first.
no. If Ruddy dies right now, you get second. If he doesn't, you get third.
Okay.
It looks like he's not going to
Alright.
die in phase 4, but we've seen crazier shit happen. You finished real time in front of him though because of the damage. So if you had
Mm,
played it the way you did, obviously without the death, you would have
yeah.
done really well, I think. So I
Yeah,
really
that's
like
pretty
the way
good.
you played.
My
I
death
was
was kind of a nonsense death anyways, so
does the
it's
rat
not
bite.
really.
What was it?
Yeah. It was the Blazing Rat. So it was the
Oh.
Voided Templar on stage 2 that went inside of like the little tunnel. So I went in there, not or thinking that it was just the Templar, and then the fucking Blazing Rat comes out and bites me once and I die. So yeah, it happens.
I saw you also trying to go for the DML skip on Aru. I was really sad it didn't get
Yeah,
it, but
it didn't work.
no.
I think I was a little bit off maybe,
Yeah.
but yeah. And then I tried
Okay.
the phase 4 skip with Arrow Rain and DML and nothing worked.
Just a
I don't
little
know.
late, I think, on that one. Or a little bit early,
Nothing's
I
going
think.
right.
Sorry.
Maybe a little early.
I respect the
Solid
skips
run
though.
at the end there though.
Yeah.
Your ending was really great. Ruddy got to Mythics like 3 minutes before you did,
Mm,
and you're still
but
able
just
to pass him up.
no poly loot.
Yeah,
Double
you
poly
had
loot.
what, and the DML I think helped you a lot too.
Oh,
So
did the other two take wings?
They
Is
did.
that
Mhm.
Yep.
that's what I figured.
I wanted to ask you about capacitor and DML decision making there because I know that you didn't have a band, so you felt maybe the capacitor wasn't like full value, but you also had a lot of fuel cells and Warhorn, so we were kind of looking at
Yeah.
that for capacitor too. But
Yeah, we were wondering why you didn't give the DML to the equipment drone.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I just thought that DML was gonna be more for me than just a little bit more attack speed and a capacitor shot every now and then. But capacitor probably would have been good too. I just don't know which one was the best at the time.
we don't
mean, the DML
really
just
know
kept the
either,
DML.
but we were just curious
And
on
if
like
you
what you
got
thought.
the AWU skip, it probably would have been more worth too.
Yeah, I guess another reason for the DML was for all the skip potential with Phase 4 and
Mhm.
AWU.
Potential being the keyword.
Yeah, potential. Not that I actually got it, of course, but no, good run. Zink, what was your damage? Or was it just like the one ATG that was on the fucking seed?
ATG, APR, Watch, Behemoth.
Okay, and then you just
and
went
focus
quick.
crystals. I was
Yeah.
trying to use my focus crystals as
Got
best
you.
I could.
Yeah, he was like
Nice,
inside
nice.
of him on pizza. It was crazy. Let's bring in Ruddy. Hey, Ruddy.
Yo, bonus points.
Did you actually get bonus points? Hold on.
Yeah.
What was your time?
38-11.
Wow. Good job.
Yeah.
Ruddy, you got second place. Congratulations.
Oh, okay. I'll
Um,
take it.
you finished real time last because Cap had a death and he had way more damage. You had the least amount of damage, actually. I don't know where.
Yeah, that was hard.
Should have cleared the void seed though
struggle the
on
whole
stage
time.
5.
Oh, okay.
2 polylutes in the stage 5 void seed,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of nice. But really, no one else had really any extra damage besides that. Everyone found the behemoth. Everyone found the APR, the watches, whatever. All you guys had to deal with. No one took the capacitor. I think everyone that
drone for me.
took it into a drone, but
Yeah.
no one
Oh, so
did
everyone did
themselves.
that. That's cool.
I would have gone into capacitor.
Yeah. Everyone had to fight vagrants that just flew up stage 1. Everyone had to fight vagrant stage 4 and spend like 3 minutes outside of the teleporter. Everyone stage 5 was pretty bad. Ruddy's yours was the scariest because you got the
Z constructs flying up.
No, Ruddy got a void touched elder crab trapped.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was terrifying.
He was ignoring me, so it was fine.
I mean, that one shot he had on you, I was like, I'm surprised you didn't die. It was crazy.
Yeah, it broke your watch.
Oh, yeah, and
Yeah.
you had a minus watch because that too, which made your fight slower. It's painful. And good job to Zink. I think someone correct me if I'm wrong, but Zink, you might have just earned the first bonus point with the new rule, the new deathless rule. So Congratulations.
Maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
If not the first, then it would have to be the second because we have not seen that very much. So really good job.
Thanks.
How do you guys feel about the stage 1, by the way? Before we go on to the next one.
I haven't learned
Just
yet.
an annoying TP fight. That was it.
Yeah,
It was fine.
that TP fight was bad, but
Just so fucking annoying, man.
It would be better when you have a
I love Arrow Rain.
more damaged character, I assume.
Yeah, right.
that's
Anyway.
true.
That was a good first one, though. We'll see you guys in the second. Good luck with Captain.
All right.
All right, good luck.
Good
See ya.
luck.
Alrighty. I was worried that we were not going to see a bonus points ever in this new system, but it deserved. Sync really
Yeah.
I really like that. So we were thinking about it as well after the change, and we were just looking back at some of the old races we've done and how let's just take a random run, for example. There was a run where we were doing full damage Rex or something, and everyone died at least 5 times each. And then the person who died 5 times as opposed to 10 got double bonus points for it. And we're like, that didn't seem really deserved as much. They still died a bunch. We actually really like the new system. It's just seeing when bonus points come up, it's man, that was sick. All right. So with Captain, they could use their hacking beacon on the potential large chests. I like how Zinc went for that hack on the multi-shop and the utility chest there. I was really close to not working,
Smart.
but he got it. The first one to see if the chest or the scrapper is up top.
Ooh.
The first time we'll see it. Which one they get?
Got some gas in that first multi-shop.
Mhm.
Very helpful.
Everyone should see that. It's right there.
I kind of despise this Captain loadout.
Oh yeah.
Purely because of the shift.
I'm a Diablo fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they got the scrapper again, dude. They did not get the large chest up there. Shame.
I feel like the orbitals are just designed to be infuriating on Mithrix because you can never fucking hit him.
Just
no matter what,
pizza.
you can react perfectly when he stops to do the slam, and he'll just move out of it just in time to not hit him. It's so maddening.
What I find is you have to kind of stand pretty far away, so when he slams in the middle, he'll run at you and just have a setup for him hitting it. But you have to lose damage that way because you're not close.
Yeah.
So.
And I hate it. I would rather just insta kill him with Diablo every
Yeah.
time.
I would, just do a Diablo setup, just win, Okay, so Zinc is already, he's dude, everyone's gonna have to deal with this. The boss spawned on the ground level way underneath the flower. So they have to run all the way down there, lose a bunch of time to kill the boss. That's not amazing. Unless they could hit it from here. Zinc
This
is
is
trying.
another time Diablo would be great because you could just you could
slap
find
it
an
down.
angle, Diablo it, be done.
Zinc's trying to save as much time as he can by just trying to hit it
There
on
we
the
go.
edge.
He found an angle.
You know what's really interesting? His feet are technically above the ground, and his feet are not on the flower, right? Because that's the center of his hitbox. So the Titan is hitting on the ground level way below him. If you've ever noticed, if you've ever put a turret on a position like that, you can see them have Bungus way below. Also, Cap just found an ICBM.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
That's
this
crazy.
could be an insane run. If they get Plasma Shrimp, holy.
Yeah. I like the way Zinc is doing this though.
Yeah.
Instead of just being okay, fine, I'll go down there and kill him, I guess. He's really being stubborn about it. He's like, nope, I want to stay up here and I want to kill him from up here. And it's working.
I think this is the play. Unless it keeps moving. He's being pushed around by Wisp. He doesn't want to get knocked off.
Is
That's so
it's
funny.
almost dead though. It's so close to being dead.
And a Hunter's Harpoon for his efforts, so
There we go.
pretty cool. I do like though, on this map, there's a lot of parkour stuff, and there's a lot of places to jump to if you jump off the top. I think it's kind of a fun map to traverse, even if it's tough scouting. I like all the jump spots and everything.
The teleporter spawns I'm noticing they're kind of questionable.
Yeah,
This is like I don't know. I feel like half the time they just spawn under the teleporter in a spot that's really hard to get them.
and it's
Reddy's doing the
almost
same
like
thing here.
makes the teleporter events a lot safer for you. You know, just like, oh well, I
Yeah,
don't have to
it
deal with the
does.
boss.
I like it for races. I think it's interesting. It adds a little bit of problem solving here.
I agree, actually. There's a watch printer that Cap's going into as well. He's risking the gas here. Oh, he thought about it. There was like half a second there between his next print. Oh, he just went all in. Beautiful.
Hmm.
And he kept the gas. All right.
Wow, high rolled.
Very high roll. Okay.
Cap's looking good. Nobody else has found the ICBM yet.
Oh,
And
and he
Zinc is out.
found the caffeinator. So if he gets any fireworks, Cap has like a
Mm.
really cool build ready to go. I'm really
Oh my
excited for
God.
Cap's build, actually. This is awesome.
That is crazy. I had a run yesterday where I was using the new Void Field strat. 4 minutes into the run, I had ICBM and 7 fireworks with the caffeinator from Void Fields. Shit's crazy.
The new void field stuff is, yeah.
It's broken as hell.
It's
Let's just
crazy.
tell it how it is.
It's insane, dude. A little bit much. I hope that ready this chest up here is the ICBM. I don't remember if it was or not, but I think it is. You can tell how tired Ready is, by the way. It's 6 a.m. for him, so.
Oh God. Australian time.
Oh, also the good thing about
Oh, nice.
this
Got
stage,
the
they can use the
ICBM.
beacons for the buttons. So they can get some bans for the first time today. If no one went into the soup. Cap's actually electing to just go down below. I'm surprised he didn't do the TP yet.
Hmm.
Cap is speed shooting a little bit. It's a little bit harder with the M2 beacon only, but he got it done. He's just gonna
This
try
is
to
a time
parkour his
loss.
way back up. Yeah. But honestly, with Cap's build, he can afford it, I think.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Reddy did find the ICBM though.
we'll see if Cap can make the Caffeinator build work.
I hope so. He only needs like 1 firework.
Yeah, really just like
Maybe 2.
have it online, you know? And that's still
Yeah.
more damage than anyone else. Oh, Cap! He got pushed off the platform by the Gip. It just blasted him over. And Cap is sitting on a thorn of the tree right now just to charge the teleporter from underneath. Because he does not want to go back up. And it's working. He's chilling.
Yeah. Maybe he's gonna loot a little bit more down here. He's definitely like he
Oh,
can lose a little bit of time here. He has a lead, but
he's
he's
trying to
gonna be
like
out of here in
climb
like
up.
7 or 8 minutes, which is not amazing.
No, it's still has like a half a minute to go before he's out. So, and he not including travel time. Meanwhile, the others are already stage 2 doing stuff.
Yeah. Zink has
They're-
already
Hmm?
placed both beacons. He hacked a shrine and put the other one on a button.
Nice,
Like he's
which
headed
pretty
over
much
to
what you want
bands
to do.
now.
Sink is destroying every pot by principle. The anti-pot rolling coalition. Poor Cap.
Yeah,
He's trying to look around, see the best way to get up there. He's looking at the vent, I think, is his path. Yeah,
Verdant's a really interesting map.
I agree.
Like I think we're seeing some new stuff with it here.
And Cap hit the blue portal, by the way. I didn't talk about that earlier, but can he get the? Oh, he barely got the wisp there. Almost missed it. He had to run all the way down to get it. So Cap actually just went to the blue portal, and is leaving immediately to push the seeding forward a little bit. So he might have an advantage next time he goes to a blue portal and checks out an item.
Or maybe that was there's ATG in there and he missed
Oh,
it. I
Cap
probably would have checked.
Cap just placed down one of his beacons by accident, and I think that was the hacking beacon trying to
Cap,
speed shoot a
no.
wisp. So that puts him a little bit behind
Yeah.
economy wise on the stage as well. So a little bit
I hate
unfortunate.
when that happens. It also means he can't speed shoot as well.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna use his other beacon for the buttons, and if he messes up like speed shooting with this beacon, he's just probably not gonna get banned. So stuff to think about there. Ruddy getting a quail as well. Really happy about that one. You can tell.
Yeah.
Zank asking if bans are worth even also. And Cap getting the beacon on the button.
I don't know. I don't know if they're worth.
If you have Diablo, it's worth. With this one,
Absolutely.
I don't know. Maybe. It depends how
Like it'll definitely
long the
help.
Mythics fight takes and what your build is.
It'll definitely help, but like, I don't know. Especially if I'm Cap or Ruddy here. Like, I don't know if I'm really looking for bans. I feel like I'm looking for ATGs more than anything.
That being said, I'm kind of leaning towards being worth here. This might be a run where they just get to Mythics and they're just shotgunning them for half an hour. So I don't know. We'll see. Better to have some damage, I guess. It's hard to
That's
say.
true. Cap has the perfect setup for a missile build here, and now he's just not going to find anything. That's usually what happens in this game.
I think when I want the racers to not pick up bans, it's when they have too much available damage that they don't need it. Like Railgun or Loader, sometimes they can just like not worry about it. Or like with Acrid or something, we can't use them. But I don't know. I feel like Captain's kind of in a middle spot where he's like,
Yeah.
he can use it and he might not have enough damage. And I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. I mean, Zing does look like he's going for it, so I think everyone is.
I think that makes sense. Cap is like a really interesting case though, because he has a lot of potential damage that just hasn't been realized yet. He needs like
Oh,
one firework, and he's set.
he
But until
needs
that
that
point,
plasma shrimp as well.
he's on pace with the others damage wise. I mean, yeah, I guess he does have the 3 watches, which puts him ahead a little bit.
That is true. Don't discount watches at all. I'm actually very glad that he didn't break his watches. He got booped off the top of the map, stage 1.
Yeah,
That would have been
that was
awful.
scary. I mean, he actually started teleporter before Ruddy here. Ruddy did get bans first, to be fair, but
Hmm.
I figured Cap would be pretty far behind here.
You know,
We'll
Zinc
see if he
does
goes for him.
have a firework.
Oh, was that this stage or last?
I think it's this one. I might have been on the other side. It might have been in the shrine or something that I don't think anyone is going to go into, and Cap isn't because he doesn't have money.
It's the only firework this run, and it's on the person who doesn't need it.
Yeah, well.
Cap getting
Lovely.
the quail.
Everyone has it now, which is good. Or Zinc is about to get it, so which is good for everyone because man, nothing more painful than a captain or NG run and you just have 0 speed. So I'm glad they got something. Yeah, I don't think
Cap is going for
Cap's
bans here.
Cap's not gonna go for that chance shrine. I don't even think he's gonna be able to see it from TP. Or he might, but there's like that the Tarfall in the way, so I don't think he's gonna look
Oh,
for it.
speaking of fireworks, I was gonna ask, did you notice in the patch notes it said fixed firework exploit?
Yeah, I did notice it said that.
Do you know what that's referring to?
Something with console. Everything on the patch notes seemed to be with console only and not for us.
Really? Well, they said that with Squid Pull Up too. I assumed what they meant was like in the printers, like where you can like infinitely have fireworks just by keep printing them over and over.
I haven't even tested that. I feel like that's just a mechanic though of printers though. So I don't know.
I figured it was too, but they called it an exploit, so I'm not sure. That's definitely something to test. Interesting that it's in the patch notes though, because that was PC patch notes.
Yeah, I mean we just
It is a console thing.
I don't know. It seems like kind of a little bit of a mess at the moment with our stuff and their stuff mixing up. So Cap does not get the firework. The only one to not get the firework, actually.
That's so sad.
God.
I mean, Ruddy's
Yeah.
gonna do pretty well with that though.
I
It's got
mean,
the
Ruddy's
ICBM.
happy. He just doesn't have the caffeinator. No one has like the build, right? Which is probably good for an overall like race here. Just seeing like, everyone kind of be split with whatever. There's another watch printer on stage 3 actually, and Zinc is going right in. So at this point, I mean, Zinc has the Will-O-Wisp for AoE, he has bans for extra damage. He's just hoping he doesn't lose anything in speed, but he just got a red whip and a quail also, so and a shuriken right next to the watch printer, which means that bans were yes, like very good to get for everybody. Everyone should find that. It's right there.
Yeah. Had a second chance at the watch printer too for those that didn't see it on stage 1.
Definitely. I mean, Cap's damage lead is now
Yeah, that's
kind
gone.
of withered
Zinc
away.
also has 3 watches
Yeah.
and a bunch more items.
Cap getting some speed shoots in, getting the bosses down, and the TP item is just a stealth kit, unfortunately. Reddy's going into watches as well, just firing off the fireworks.
Ooh.
Love it.
Cap first one done with teleporter.
I mean, they're all going to start speeding up a little bit here. They all have the damage. It's just how are they going to survive Mithrix? How are they going to pillar
Yeah.
skip?
I think really what it's going to come down to is Zinc and Cap are really neck and neck right now. Like, look at their percentage on the teleporter. They're only like 2 apart.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
really close.
I think Zinc has a pretty big advantage here if Cap doesn't find any missiles. If Cap finds missiles, either ATG or fireworks or plasma shrimp, I think he definitely has a big advantage here. But there's no guarantee of that. He missed the firework on the last stage, which was huge.
Mm-hmm.
And that watch printer kind of closing the gap a little bit damage wise.
I don't know. It's hard when to win you need to bet on no one else finding a missile. Like,
Yeah. And that's not to mention Ruddy, who did find the ICBM and did find the firework, but doesn't have a caffeinator.
yeah,
So they're all in contention here, I would say. Like, there's nobody that has a super strong lead or deficit at this point. It's anybody's
agree.
game.
As soon as that plasma shrimp drops, though, things in trouble. That being said, oh, and there's another caffeinator on stage 3, so Ruddy can get it.
Ooh.
It's up top. I want to see how much he actually loots after the TP, because he could actually get a really good build here, or a usable
Capturing
build.
2 chests with this hack beacon.
Yeah, not bad. And a uke as well, which is not bad either.
Yeah. I hope Ruddy finds the caffeinator.
Cap going for this adaptive chest. He's just going for bleed immediately. Dude, I would have gambled for an ATG or something, I think, on that one. I might have.
Yeah.
It's hard not to. Ruddy, please go find the caffeinator. Oh, he's going up to that area. We'll see if he has enough money and stuff by the time he gets there and if he wants to loot that much.
Please, Ruddy.
He is going that way. We'll see if he finds it.
They're in trouble if he finds it.
Oh no, he's getting the adaptive chest first. He's locking in for the adaptive chest. You can see him lean in like that. There's an ATG! He goes for it and he gets it! That's what I'm fucking talking about, dude. Yes! And that's
Yes,
enough for
beautiful.
him. He's just leaving. He's not even going to bother with anything else on this map.
Okay. Well, fair enough, though.
He
That's
didn't even
still
have enough
really good.
money, but
Even
dude,
without the caffeinator,
Ruddy is playing exactly how
he's looking
I
good.
needed Cap to play it. Going for that bleed immediately? Come on. Come on, come on. And there's an AP round printer
Yeah.
as well in stage 4, so everyone should have watches and AP
Ooh.
rounds. This is a lot of damage.
Now,
Okay.
nobody has a pillar skip yet, which is
Not yet.
another.
Runold's banned printer, by
thing
the
to
way,
think
as
about.
well. So,
Ooh.
but it's tough because you don't want to lose your shuriken, and Ruddy does not want to lose his ATG either. So,
Yeah. And Cap probably doesn't want to lose the Uke here. I feel like Uke is probably better at this point.
oh, there's a
Especially with
scrapper up
that
top
will
though.
wisp.
Cap
does
may
not
have
care.
found. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Zinc is going for the scrapper. He's just like, I think he saw the Bane printer earlier, so he's trying to
Ooh.
get some stuff.
Cap losing his will-o-wisp for this band printer.
And his
That
shuriken,
kinda
right?
sucks, honestly.
Oh man, that's tough.
He
Does
lost
have a
some
lot of
good stuff there.
bans, but okay,
He
we'll
still has
see.
the 2 gas for AoE, but the reason I like the wisp is because he had the uke with it, which is a great AoE combo.
We never got the Shuriken. That's a surprise. And Cap again, not kind of rolling for the ATG like I want him to, man.
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like you have so much potential with the ICBM. I get taking a youth there too, but it's brutal.
Yeah.
Ready going right to TP. Look at all those ATGs. One boss down immediately. That was beautiful.
Yes. Oh, Ruddy's gonna be kind of hard to beat.
Cap's going all in, man. I think he was just going for a green item just to get bans. Honestly, I don't know.
Losing his fire ban for the ice.
That is minus a phase 4 skip,
Again, though,
so
it's like you're never gonna proc these on Mithrix, except when he's fucking shielded up in the center.
if he had gotten the Shuriken, it would have been okay, but
Yeah.
another adaptive chest as well. Zinc never mind. Cap just getting the first item immediately. Zinc's going for it right now. See what Zinc gets. Opal would have been okay.
Ah. Stop. He just keeps taking the first item out of the adaptive. That one was a mocha.
I mean, honestly, with that
Why?
adaptive, that was probably one of the best things he could have gotten. Zinc didn't get anything out of it. Zinc going for a hack in there. I don't know if that's gonna reach the legendary chest. We'll see.
It probably will. I don't know if Zinc could do that without having labbed it before.
When the first Void
See
Cradle on
band
the
damage.
stage, it's a key, which again ups the chances that there's a
Ooh.
plasma shrimp for the other guys. So
Regen scrap from teleporter. That is another band.
okay,
Cap honestly did pretty well there though. I mean, he does have 5 ice bands. He one
Zinc
shot that
Zinc hacked a legendary chest that
Ghost
wasn't
Rider.
there.
Honestly, I don't know. Cap might have made the right play with the band there. Like, if he can land him, he has a lot of damage. He has 3 watches, 2 APRs with 5 ice bands.
He's going for it. There's a Shuriken right in front of him as well in a multi-shot. Ready getting another band out of the adaptive chest, the one that Cap got a uke out of. Where is the legendary chest, by the way? Because it's
Wasn't
not.
it like in that little hole?
No, Zinc put his hacking beacon in there, and it wasn't even in there.
Oh.
I think he just assumed or something. I don't know.
Nice.
I have no idea where it is. It looks like Reddy's
I
just
don't know.
hacking a shrine instead, because he doesn't even know where the
Fair
legendary
enough.
chest is. It
I
might
mean, it
just
takes
be
a
up
while to
top on
hack
the
the
tree.
legendary chest too. Like
It
if
does.
he's already done teleporter and he's trying to get out of there, the time to do it is at the beginning of the stage.
It's just sad, you know. Like no one's getting
Yeah.
it. All right.
Hopefully you'll get some good stuff though. Nope. Stun and leapt on. Rough.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Cap can still win this, even though
Oh, he can absolutely win
he
it.
hasn't played exactly how I wanted him to. Like, bans is not a bad strat. It never is. He just needs to land him, and I'm not sure how often he's going to be able to do that on Mithrix.
He
I
has a
think it's going to be
Shuriken right
really tough.
underneath him if he gets it.
The Shuriken will help a lot.
I mean, Shuriken with Ice Band specifically, that is just kind of free damage going out.
It is. But if he's relying on the orbitals to do it, I don't know. I think it's going to be tough.
I think he's just going to ditch orbitals unless he's doing pizza. Honestly, I just don't even think he's going to worry about it. Spawning on the rock bridge on Sky Meadow, by the way. Hopefully no one gets knocked off immediately.
That would be tragic.
It's funny
Power elixir
seeing
burning?
Zinc, the one with caffeinator fireworks, and he doesn't have the ICBM. It's so annoying, actually. No one has like the build,
I
right?
know.
It's all split up between them. Come on, man.
It's been the perfect ICBM build. There have been 2 caffeinators, ATG, fireworks.
It's so funny, though.
Everybody has like 1 or 2 pieces of it, but not all 3.
No one's collected all the pieces of Exodia, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone is on stage 5. Like, everyone is caught up with each other pretty well, though. No one's, like, super behind or super ahead. Which is fair. It's very even. Oh, and look at that. Zink got another key before finding the key box. So that's a guaranteed key box on the moon if he
If
finds
he
it. There's
goes
a
for
happy
it.
mask as well for
Happy
Zink.
masks.
I
I
wouldn't
want to
even
see some
pick that shit
smiles in the
up.
chat.
I love the fucking smile. It's funny how there's just a perfect Twitch emote for that
Yeah.
item. Getting some more speed on Cap, which very good. Reddy's in the teleport already, actually. I guess I'm not too surprised that he's going for it so quick, but I'm just worried about the moon. No movement, right? No pillar
No
skip.
skip. Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of a tough one.
Ooh, there we go. Zen got a drink.
I think it depends really what's in the key box, right? If they could find a safer spaces on this stage, it'd be amazing. If they could find a safer spaces next stage, if they get the extra duplicate key, Zink's
Yeah.
looking like he has the best chances to skip pillars.
That's true, but nobody's opened their key box yet, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
so we'll see.
Safer spaces. But here's the thing, though. Even if they find safer spaces, do they have the speed to do it? Do they even have the speed? Cap
Cap,
does.
you only
I
need
think
one
Zinc
speed if they
might.
know the new setup now, but with only
It's hard.
one Mocha, it wouldn't be enough. Also,
The new
Cap
setup
pinged
is
an
really
ATG at the
precise.
top of the map, by the way.
Ooh, okay. That's really good.
So
Cap can
he
definitely
does
do
have
it.
something.
He's ahead with the 2 drinks. Zinc has 1 drink, and then Ruddy. That would be tough.
There's a speed printer on the stage, and they have a scrapper, so
Oh, beautiful.
they're fine.
Okay. Assuming they find safer spaces, which who knows if they will. I'm a little bit nervous. Zinc already scrapped, so he's looking good.
Yeah, and that's, I mean,
Only one
honestly,
to scrap.
I would have scrapped more. I think. Oh, here's the key box. Let's see what it is for Zinc. Ooh, there it is. There's a skip.
Beautiful.
So
And everyone should be able to find that.
yeah, it's right there. I mean, Cap we know is going to go up there because of the ATG at least. There is
Yeah.
no excuse to do pillars on this run. I'm just. Well, Cap missed his shock beacon, or not shock, his hack beacon, trying to hack it while moving on the vents. A little greedy,
Ooh.
honestly, I think. But okay.
That is greed.
He could have just waited like
Good
half a
plug.
second.
But he's got the ATG now, which
Oh,
is
there's another
amazing
Void
for
Cradle up
him.
here too. I don't think anyone saw this yet. Void Sent Flame. Okay. Easy pickup, and here we go. Cap's gonna get the key box. We'll see if Zinc can open up the other key. And actually, Ruddy just found the other key as well.
Yeah,
So
he did.
really good for him. Okay. This is
All right.
Oh, Zinc
I
hasn't done
think
TP yet.
Cap's looking good. Cap's looking really good here. Is he gonna print some speed?
He's printing speed right now. He's blind printing though.
Okay,
Which is
lost a
interesting.
stun. Good.
He does have enough speed to skip.
PSG,
It's more of like the question in my mind, does he
BTR,
have enough
what?
speed to survive the fight?
Yeah. Cap?
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, everyone
He
doesn't have
absolutely
safer
does.
spaces. It's just like, sorry, not does he, will he survive the fight? Because they can all live just fine, but if they
No
make
feathers.
one error, then it's over.
That's true. The safer spaces will help a lot. Cap is looking really good on speed. 2 drinks, 3 hooves. Definitely enough.
Okay, Ruddy is going as well. I want to pay attention to Ruddy's screen to see if the key box is anywhere like nearby. Also, this
Okay.
is just a PSA, okay? When you spawn in on the moon and you have a key box, look behind you, okay? Because it could spawn behind you out of camera. So look behind you.
Really?
Yeah, I had a
I don't
moon
think I've ever
once
seen that.
where I've looked around for 30 minutes. I went all the way back and it was like behind the camera at spawn.
No way.
I look behind me every time now. There's no reason not to look. Just take a quick peek.
I mean,
'Cause
yeah.
might
I
be
mean,
there and you
that's
might get
fair.
something that no one else has. Just because no
I
one
remember
turned.
There was one race we were doing where
It was corny and on
yeah,
sirens, the chirp.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was just a churf printer behind everybody, and Corny was the only one that turned around and saw it.
Yeah, and that was all he needed to do was just turn around. It was crazy. I still remember that. It was wild.
Cap really making up his deficit from stage 1 though. First one on the moon.
Yeah.
Probably has the best build here, I would say. He's got a great build. He's got the shuriken now too for the bands and the ATGs. He
It
really
does have a
got
lot
what
of
he needed from
damage.
stage 5.
No one really went too far into the AP round printer on stage 4. I'm actually surprised about that. But it's okay. There's a Dio's Nukahana soup. I don't really see much else yet. So white, it's pennies, Ruckler, and I think it might be a happy mask or something. I don't know.
Keeping my eye out for this key box.
I'm
I
looking, man.
don't know if they're gonna go for it.
I
I mean,
don't.
Cap
It's
doesn't even have it available, so
no. It's
that's not gonna
probably
be a
somewhere like
temptation
on the other
for him.
side of Soul or behind Blood. So it's kind of unfortunate. No key, but it's okay. Cap is on his way, host skipping up. A little bit before anyone else. It looks like Ruddy is going for the Dios here, which is not a bad play. He did scrap beforehand, so it's free.
Yeah,
Might as well.
fair enough. A little bit of +5 protection.
It's just like such a
No,
weight off your shoulders, when you just have an extra life. So I don't
it
really need
is,
to worry
but
that part.
it's a weight off your shoulders. But here's the thing: if you don't use it, that was like 20-second, 25-second time loss.
I guess. I mean, he did have to like go down there and kill enemies for it and stuff.
Like he could be skipping right now. But if you need it, like you are really glad you have it, you know?
I think they might be glad they have it because there's no feather, but Cap's gonna take some fall damage here. Ugh,
It's just
that
like even with the decision like that, it's hard, you know? Because like
it is
even if
hard.
that's like the better play and it's quote unquote free, it's still costing you some time.
Everything costs anything in this. Cap going for some orbitals, just missing. Mithrix is too fast. Sing should be able to get up here with this one. Also gonna take some fall damage, it looks like. He's gonna try to fly over to the ramp. He's not gonna make it. He should have hit. Oh, he just took even more damage because he hit the lip. The further lip. He should have hit the edge of the wall where they have that little like standing platform right next to the ramp. He could have made that. He lost a lot of health there. That's not good, actually. Oh boy.
Yeah, sometimes like you can overdo it on the host skip. Like if you during the host skip, if you like use your double jumps or like on captain, it's not really relevant, but like
I-
you can definitely go overboard.
I'm
If you like use
noticing.
your shifts to get up in the air or like
Yeah, yeah.
feathers to get higher up, then you just like get way above the platform and you take fall damage.
Ruddy did kind of the same thing. He aimed the host skip fall point for right in the middle where there's nothing to fall on. No one went for a safe fall there to reduce fall
Well,
damage.
they might have just been trying to get to the Mithrix cutscene as soon as possible.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't really lose any time for that, actually. You can just like land on the thing. They actually had to move
Or
out
run
of their
in.
way to the side and waste more
Yeah.
time to land where they did.
And then if you end up dying, that's a
Yeah.
huge time loss.
I think it's just like it's usually just habit to like spawn in the Mithrix fight when you're like in the middle of two ramps, but just land on something. Yeah.
It's so funny seeing Zink use the capacitor fireworks in the boss fight.
The caffeinator, yeah. No one else has it. And they have the ICU. It's so annoying. No one got the build, man.
That's so frustrating.
It's nice though in a way because they're all close.
Ooh.
But
They are.
the damage
Cap
is
and Zink
very
are
good
neck
here.
and neck.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Phase 3 should go pretty quick for Cap because he can use his bands during pizza.
Yeah. He is in phase 3 too, so He's the one ahead right now.
He is. He's also like 15 seconds ahead of Zinc just in the timer.
Oh, he just started earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, here's where he's gonna get a lot of damage. Oh god. He was. I mean, he is getting ATG procs off of his oh shoot. Cap was trying to greed some speed shooting there and almost took a pizza slice with Saber Spaces down. That would have killed him. So
The ATGs are really helping with the ads.
yeah, just
They're
the
auto-targeting them.
pseudo AoE that we have here. Cap is gonna finish this really quick. He doesn't have a fireband though, so he has to do phase 4. Unless he has some other skip.
Ooh,
Maybe
that's
he
true.
could bacon skip it or something. I don't know. There is like potential for
Yeah.
a Captain M1 skip, technically speaking.
Here we go.
Phase 4 for him.
If Zinc gets the skiff, though, it's going to be close.
It's
And Ruddy's
really
right on their
close.
tail, too.
Dude, I don't know.
Like, if Ruddy gets a skip here, too, he could potentially get it in front of Cap.
Cap doing a tiny bit of speed shooting. It wasn't really that fast, but it was enough damage to get his microbots back and get some beacons
Ooh,
and
Zinc.
artillery down. Dude,
That Safer Spaces saved his fucking life.
Zinc just has to finish it. It's not enough damage.
And there we go. Mithrix is dead for Cap. Well
Oh
done.
god, Zinc. Zinc took a full pizza slice. We had spaces up. That would have killed him. Oh, okay, dude, don't do it. Jesus. Cap, really good job, though. He didn't get the spaces bug
Yeah.
here, so hopefully he doesn't fall off or something on accident.
Well done, though. Way to bring it back. It
Yeah.
was probably a little bit demoralizing getting last in the first loadout, but here he
And
is.
Zinc done right there. This is very close,
And
but
Buddy's right about to finish, too.
everyone, we're just going to bring them all at the same time, just at that point.
Ruddy's going for the skip here.
Just being a little bit patient. I think you have enough speed shooting potential with Captain just to end it off on phase 4 really quick, but I understand the
barely gonna be
want to
slower.
wait.
That's so sad. Nobody's getting bonus points here for sure.
Oh,
They're
hell
all
no.
gonna finish within a minute of each other.
Yeah, this is it's close. I love
This is
seeing a
close
really
one.
close loadout. It's good. And no one took the same path, right? Everyone had different things, kind of,
Yeah.
So. Oh, there was the key
I
box.
think,
It was up on Soul. I don't know what it was. Ready opened it.
Polyloot.
Oh, was it? Okay. I
Yeah,
didn't
there's
even see it.
Polyloot, there's a Bloom, and Void Scent.
Ruddy is willing to just use the Dios to get to the ship faster, which honestly, huge move.
Fair
I don't
enough.
know. It didn't. He got his Saber Space back in time, but he was willing. He was like, "Fuck it, let's go."
You know, that Dio, if he hadn't grabbed that, he might have gotten in front of one of these guys.
I don't think so. It was not that much time. He'd have to be like a full minute in front of Zinc, and he only lost like 20 seconds,
He's
maybe.
He was like 30 seconds behind Zinc, though.
I don't know. Zinc's finishing at like
We'll see, I guess.
37-30. Yeah, about. I don't think it would have been that much.
We'll see, though. We'll see what the scoreboard says. Well done, though.
I mean, like, I don't think it would have been enough to not take the Dios. I think he still would have gotten third.
Probably. It would have put him further, though. Yeah, damn.
If he didn't spend the time scrapping the greens, I guess, on stage 5, but
Yeah.
I don't know. That was a gamble in itself. Either way. All right, let's bring them all in. All right, since all of you finished within a minute of each other, I'm bringing you all in at the same time.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was a really close one.
Really good. It was, less than a minute for all of you guys, but like from first to last. So, Cap, you got first. Zinc, you got second, and Reddy, you got third.
Jesus.
It was
lovely.
really close. Really close.
Yeah.
So, good job to all you guys.
That's crazy.
So interesting.
Nice.
Zinc, this is going to surprise you, but there was an ICBM on stage 1.
Yeah.
And
the only
Zinc,
person that had the firework build.
yeah, you had the
Oh,
firework
yeah,
build.
yeah.
No one else found it. Cap, you found the caffeinator that Ruddy didn't, and you, Cap,
Yep.
were the only one without fireworks. Dude, it was like
Yeah.
There were
Zink didn't have the
multiple
ICBM, Ray didn't have the caffeinator, and you didn't have the fireworks. So it was like
That's
no one
funny.
had it. No one had it. It was really annoying to watch, but
Yeah.
like all you guys were so close. It was fun anyway. But man, it was. Other than
At least
that,
for Ruddy and I, we got the ATG on stage 5.
Cap,
I
I
got
think
it
it
at
was your band
stage
play.
3
Oh,
from
nice.
I
adaptive.
think you're the only one that really went into the band printer, and I think that's why you won.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
well,
I
Ruddy
had
by that
ATG.
point had ATGs because the
Oh,
adaptive chest on
true.
stage 3.
Oh, that's so mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a scrapper on
Yeah.
stage 4, but it was way up top. So
Mm.
it
Yeah,
was.
I got 6 ice bands and then the shuriken was down below. It's perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were a little bit worried until you found the shuriken, because you know how orbitals are on Mithrix sometimes. They just do
Yeah,
not
the
like
non-existent.
Yes.
Yeah.
but and there was also a
Yeah.
shuriken on stage 3 that you missed right next to the watch printer, Cap. You were the only one who didn't get that one, but at least you got shuriken at
Okay.
the end of the day. We
Did we all
liked
get
your
the spaces?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We liked your play of going in the watches stage 1, and then everyone got a watch printer stage 3, and it was like, ah man, that kind of blows
I don't even
your
think I saw
lead.
that on stage 3, but
All right,
yeah,
well,
okay.
it was right on the other side of the wall from the teleporter, so
Yeah, there's like another shuriken over there too. that you
yeah,
didn't
right
see.
next to it.
Dang.
Then the AP run printer on stage 4, no one really went too far into it either. But other than that, most of your builds were pretty close. Cap went in the band
They were really
printer,
close.
and then apart from the missile situation,
Now, Cap, you kept doing this thing. we were like pulling our hair out. You kept going up. You like did this 4 times. You go up to an adaptive chest and then just take the first item out of it.
Yeah. It was decent items. I don't know.
you missed out on the
They were
ATG. I
decent,
don't know
but
what
you
to
missed
tell
an
you.
ATG.
Oh, I got first
Yeah.
place. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, well,
Hey, if
you
that,
wouldn't
that
have.
second, the ATG try shot wasn't there. Ooh,
I know.
Yeah, the thing is,
fucking-
getting the ATG early was actually horrible on the mental
was, yeah.
because the
It
band
baited me.
printers. Yeah.
you can say what you want about it, but
Let me cope.
you know, it was when we were watching, we were just like, dude, get the ATG, come on. But whatever.
Yeah. Go
Good
deeper.
job, either way. That was a really fun one to watch. No one died, obviously.
Yeah, wow.
So good.
All within less than a minute.
Less
That's
than a
crazy.
There
minute.
was also a polyloot on the last key box. Cap, you didn't get the key on stage 5, so I don't think you had a key box there.
Or
But
the
there's a
extra key.
polyloot in the void potential.
Yeah, all you had to
Damn.
do was just walk over to the edge of soul pillars and then walk back to soup to
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Who
no one
saw
did
that?
that.
Who found? Was it? Oh, on the way out.
On the
On
way
the
wasn't it?
way out, I
Yeah.
checked.
Yeah. That's funny.
Well, that was a good one. Good luck with Artie. Default Artie, by the way.
Yes.
This will be a good one.
Okay. Good luck.
Best character.
Good luck.
Good luck. Button.
Get out of here.
Yeah, these runs today, close. I love
Flarty, huh?
it. Flarty.
Kind
Well,
of sad. I would have liked to see Ion on this map.
oh yeah.
It would make scouting a little bit easier.
Is there
Just
any
a
time
little
where you
bit.
don't want to see Ion, or?
Yeah, when I don't have flamethrower.
All right, back to Verdant Falls. I love it. So hopefully we get to see the large chest this time. Maybe. We haven't seen
This is
Default Artie in a long time, actually.
This is a decent loadout though. Like aside from not having Ion, this is probably my preferred loadout.
Oh, interesting. I prefer the spear when I play. Because of
I
the
think the spear for full looting, I think the spear is better, but for speedruns, you get a lot of value out of the bomb.
the AoE is really good.
The AoE is great. You have stronger band procs.
The thing I think about
It's
a
just
lot of the
easier.
time is that spear seems to be better late game because there's a lot of bells and greater wisps and moon wisps and stuff. And bomb is way better in like stages 1 through 4, I find.
Yeah, I mean, try killing a grandparent when it starts doing the sun thing with a bomb. It's
You have
miserable.
to aim like all the way up across the map. Like,
Yeah,
gotta throw a fucking
Like-
Hail Mary.
and then phase 2, when you're trying to like hit those wisps, it can be really hard.
Yeah. But either way, these guys are experienced. It's not too bad. They can use whatever. So at the end of it. Did we see what they got up top? I guess Zink is gonna check right now. See if we get the chest. Oh, I think we do get the chest this time.
Interesting.
So again, that's something that everyone knows is here. Here's the strategic kind of mental play that we have going on this map, where they all know it's possible for a large chest specifically to be here 50% of the time. So if they
Oh
don't check
wow.
it, dude, it's a elite shooting seed too. So if they don't check it, they might just be like, well, you know, I don't know. It kind of changes the way you'd kind of approach looting this map, I think,
Yeah,
actually.
big chests are always like kind of an interesting decision because a lot of times, probably like 80% of the time,
You get
you're
the legion
better
seed.
off going into two small chests instead. You get more
Absolutely.
items, you'll get more value. But that 20% of the time that you miss the behemoth or the ICBM or the headset, you're
Yeah.
just fucked.
I definitely kind of think that they shouldn't be top priority in your looting kind of path, but don't kind of skip out on them either if you can. Like I think a normal chest holds the most value. I think stage 1, maybe a healing drone might hold the most value for the first thing you get, honestly. And then past that, I think just normal chests. There's a speed printer up top, by the way, that Cap is going into on one of the flower petals, which is going to feel really good when you can actually use your flamethrower and strafe a little bit easier around stuff. The other two are already in the boss fight, which I find interesting. Zink already has 2 keys. Hmm.
Kevin Keys.
Oh, and Cap finds a gas as well. I mean, Zink's going without it at this point, but I like it with his movement. I feel like he's kind of comfy right now. He's missing out on some
Yeah.
keys, though.
We'll see if that pays off. Honestly, going into the speed might just be better.
Yeah. Because you already have so much AoE here. You have Pierce with the flamethrower, AoE with the bomb, and the wall is kind of pseudo AoE as well. You could cope about it and say the M1 has a little bit of AoE and you'd be right, but we're not gonna pretend like
It's
it
just
has enough.
it's just a gamble, I guess. Like the keys could give you like 2 bands or ATG or something amazing, but no matter what that you're gonna get value out of the speed.
Yeah, every
With
time.
keys you don't know.
Yep. I mean, it could be the drone man, you know? Oh, missed out on the key. There's a band on stage 1 here as well, which is very good.
Ooh,
I think that's a
beautiful. And that's
damage
the one you want
chest.
to see on Artie. That's a really easy phase 4 skip.
Mm-hmm.
The ice wall.
It's over towards
Ice
the
wall makes
underground
fire
house
bands,
area.
which is ridiculous.
Yeah. Just Artie in general could just use firebrands better than anyone else, except Rogunner. Sorry, my bad. I'm
Here's
surprised
coming up.
actually how much oh yeah, we do have Rogunner today. Surprised how much Zink is looting. And there's another key even. Do you think Zink's gonna go for a third or
No.
oh he's going for the gas, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Missed out on a chest though. Right next to it. Just not enough money. Shame. There's a lot of loot actually. There's like 3 chests that he missed out on right there at the edge of the
Yeah,
water.
there's a bunch, but that's gonna happen on this map, I feel.
There's just a lot of credits and there's a lot of not a lot of like square foot area to go around in. So it's
I,
like you're just gonna miss out, see a bunch of stuff and miss it.
Zinc, even still, Zinc has a pretty good amount of items for stage 1.
I mean, yeah, this is more than you get on planes or roost most times. So
Yeah.
on average,
Usually on Siphon, you don't get all the chests either in a speedrun.
no. On Siphoned, it's so large for gauntlet running that you might as well have gotten like rooster planes anyway. You know. I like
Yeah.
seeing Ruddy pick up the beads to see if there's a cleansing pool around somewhere. Could see a pearl. The first key box is a rose buckler, so if anyone else finds it,
Okay.
it's not bad.
Decent.
It's fine.
Better than a goat hoof? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Probably not on average, and depending on how much speed extra he has. But all right, Cap's a little bit late to get out of stage 1. I think he just got caught
Yeah.
up looting and scouting a bit too much here, but
It's kind of been a trend today. Cap, I think, for both the other loadouts was the first one out or the last one out.
yeah. But I mean, it hasn't been going too bad for him. I mean, in real time,
No,
he's
he won the
been
last loadout.
getting either first or second for real time, but
I think it might just come down to not being as familiar with the map.
that too. Also, Cat missed out on the band stage 1.
Ah, that's sad.
The only one without it. So
That's gonna hurt.
hopefully he finds another one somewhere because that is a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's all you really need on Artie. It solves so much. It solves damage. It solves phase 4 skip. It's great on Mithrix. AoE to a large degree.
Yeah.
And not having it is going to be a big setback.
Also, we didn't talk about
Probably
it,
the best green.
but the primordial cube on the stage is actually, like we were saying earlier, we have a ton of AoE. This is really good for Artie.
Yeah.
So,
And especially with the fireband too.
yeah. Artie's taking a lot of free damage here. He could have just killed the Vagrant there, but playing it a little bit safe. Better safe than sorry. There's a Gome printer on stage 2 as well, right next to TP, and Cap's just going into it. He's just like, dude, I'm gonna get some money,
Okay.
and we're gonna loot up really fast on these stages. And he has speed as well.
Yeah.
So he's gonna
Fair
be
enough.
able to actually go and get the loot once he has enough money as well.
His greens are horrible.
Yeah. No reason not to get whatever. Okay. Interesting. I think what we're missing here kind of is just like Zinc has a healing drone, but we can see the difference between Ruddy and Zinc right now. It's just look at the health. Ruddy's kind of looking for healing at some point.
Yeah. Need a drone.
This map does have higher drone weight than the other stage 2s. And this map, is this the only map, stage 2, that has a med drone spawn? I don't know if Aphelion spawns med drones, it
Yeah.
might, but I know that
I think it
Aqueduct does
does.
not spawn healing drones.
I can't
It's
remember the
missile
last
drones
time
only.
I saw a mid drone on Aphelion.
Okay. It's a maybe for me. I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But I know that we have a higher chance of getting healing drones on this stage than any other stage. Stage 2. So
I'm like 90% that it doesn't on Aphelion. Aphelion is fucking broken.
Fan is, yeah, like literally. It's a lot of things that are like trying to spawn and can't and whatever.
Just eat up credits for no reason.
I'm hoping that Cap actually gets some good value out of this Gore's Tome print. I'm surprised that no one else went in. Never mind. Sorry, they have the band. There's no scrapper, so I'm not surprised
Yeah.
at all. Never mind.
maybe
There's a
not
scrapper,
finding the
actually.
band will work out for him.
Looks like Ruddy's just gonna
I
go
don't know.
for at least one Gore's Tome here. He's keeping the Razor Wire with the repulsed armor plate as well.
3 Gore's Tome, you can just hit teleporter instantly. The only reason you wouldn't with 3 Gore's Tome is if you're worried about damage, which on Sulfur is fair.
Or living, I guess.
Because you might have a Z construct.
Yeah. They all have gas though, so construct shouldn't be too bad. It's just with the orb, it's a little bit harder, especially without Ion Surge. You can't just like run up to it and slap
Yeah.
it.
No, even with gas, I think it'll be a challenging fight. Especially for like the people that don't have healing. Roddy just got a healing drone. I think Cap might be looking for one here. But
Cap
he don't
has
have
one.
any healing.
Everyone
there we
has
go.
one now, so
Made it.
we're all good on healing at this point. Cap did not get the cube yet. He might right now though. He's walking towards the Glimmer Barrel. Yeah. This is gonna be huge for everyone on stage 3. There's just so much stuff that they need to kind of control a little bit better. And there is another lunar pod on stage 3. Keep an eye out to see if there is a cleansing pool. You could get a potential pearl.
Been a while since we've seen one.
Yep. The longest while.
Have we ever gotten an Irradiant Pearl? I think
We've
we've gotten
gotten
one like in like a chaos event or something, but
it was a lunar event that we did that we got one. But not naturally, I don't think. Maybe we got one. I don't know. It's so rare.
Shorm from the key box. Interesting. So
Okay,
that just
listen.
like kind of
Listen.
transfers the key to the next 2 stages.
Yeah, it's gonna either become a white item back from a key, or it's gonna become like some Giga Red that no one else has access to. That's like a 2-part treasure hunt. Like, so we'll
Yeah.
see.
A scavenger hunt over here.
It's like bingo all over again, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a cleansing pool.
Rut.
There's a cleansing pool. Ruddy's
Ooh.
gonna get a pearl, and he's about to see it right now. Walk over to it now. Oh, I'm excited. Look at it.
What is it? 20% for Radiant?
Yeah, it's 20% chance to get a radiant pearl. We're getting our first pearl, dude, in like forever. Naturally, anyway. It's a normal pearl. Hey,
No.
listen. That's still a boss item print like scrap that gives an extra
That's true.
8% health. So that's not bad.
That jerk printer coming up next stage.
Yeah, dude. And he's gonna be the only one that's gonna get it because no one else got the beats. No one else just did the pearl transfer. Good job, buddy. Thumbs up. I'm excited.
I am too.
I'm
Even
happy.
though like a normal pearl is it's basically like having a PSG.
Just that you could heal instead.
Yeah.
I like how it scales with other like health items though. Like, oh, and a gun right next to teleporter as well. Next map is Sirens, so if they take that to AWU, that's a free red and empathy cores. So I feel like everyone should be taking that into stage 4.
A little piece of trivia about a radiant pearl. It does not multiply damage with shaped glass. It's additive. Only items that do that. It was driving me crazy. I was doing this video where I was like trying to like map out damage calculation, and it was
Yeah.
never coming out right. It was because of that. I don't
It's
know
really
why it's
weird.
that way. Just
Too
is.
strong maybe, or just didn't think about it. Just probably what it was is just like a little one line of code was just messed up, as many things are in this game. So shrug. Oh, interesting. This is the play that I wanted to see actually. Zinc gave the cube to the equipment drone, which means there's just gonna be cubes going off all the time, which is really, really good. Oh, look, Cap is doing the
Yeah.
pearl as well. Nice.
Ooh.
Noticing the cleansing pool.
Let's see if Cap finds the gun here. What is next stage? We got
It's
sirens again. Ooh.
It's right on the teleporter. If you don't find the gun, you're absolutely throwing.
So that's a free red.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it's kind of hard to know. Like sometimes you see people go for the molten perforator instead.
This is not a molten perforator situation, I don't think. I think it's red and empathy core moment, personally. But we'll see, I suppose. Someone could do that.
We've
Next
seen it
stage,
before.
it's gonna be the Churf printer, dude. Calling it right now.
Mm.
Pearl Gang rise up.
Oh. Cap just got the pearl.
Yep. Might be a little bit behind. Tiny bit.
I am a little bit behind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna refresh.
You might be in front of me, who knows? And there's like the
Cap just hit TP.
Yep.
Is that right? Okay.
Just got the equipment drone. The equipment drone is also inside the teleporter, which I find funny. All right, Siren's Call. So Zinc is gonna break eggs immediately. Yep, he's just gonna try to get AWU as fast as he can. Get empathy cores, get the free red, and just see where it goes.
I'm looking for the drone man empathy core. I don't think it's ever happened in a race. But
From just like an AWU shot with a gun, you mean?
yeah. And you get the most OP combo from one move.
I feel like I don't know. I've had it happen to me, so I might just be like misremembering, but I don't know if it happened or not.
It's very rare that we get
Polyloot, by the way.
runs where we get gun and Siren's Call in the same place. Like I think it's only happened a handful of times.
Yeah. Everyone should find that Polyloot. Siren's a very small map, so like, Zinc is just trying to break as many eggs as he can. He's like, you can't find them all fast enough, honestly. It's like, dude, I need it. Crowbar
Or
is
he
kind of
could
nice.
he could get a gloop here.
Oh, true. For sure.
The insane gloop strat.
I
Which
mean, hey,
honestly,
if
like,
you use it well, dude, I
if
talk
you know
about it
what
a
you're
lot.
doing,
Yeah, if you're not afraid of risking everything for some extra fucking damage. Oh, there's a cloak chest
that's
that
gonna
Zink
be
just
like,
walked over as well. He just opened it at death mark. Okay, so not super exciting, but you know.
oh, yeah. In the year 2030X, every run is just gonna be a gloop run. That's the end game for Risky
Dude,
Resources.
it is, man. I'm telling you. That's gonna be every speed run. It's just hard. It's really hard.
Yeah.
But at some point, everyone is gonna get like kind of bored enough with normal strategies. They're gonna be like, we have to just run it, you know? Like Zang is playing it a little risky here. I don't know where his drone is, but it's not helping him enough with the cube. He needs it though. He's low on speed and maybe isn't the best. Cap is going to check the blue portal.
Oh, and here we go.
Ready.
Ready shot.
Where's the
Ooh,
red?
was that
I
laser
didn't see
scope?
it.
I think that was a laser scope.
Okay. I didn't see what Cap got in the blue portal because I looked back to see what Ready got. I don't know why I did that, but whatever.
Pretty sure it's a laser scope because he didn't immediately pick it up. It looked like it might have been a drone man, but it's like a red box.
I'd say the scope. He would have immediately picked it up if it were drone man.
Yeah, that's true. They have crit. Ready has a little bit of crit. He has
There's
one crit
another
glass.
lunar pod on the stage. Second cleansing pool, perhaps, somewhere? They can spawn on this map. I don't think I've seen one, though. It'd have to be like way up top or way down below. Cap is going for his free laser scope right now as well.
I'm worried about Cap a little bit. Like, I'm looking at his items here. He honestly does not
No
have a lot
band.
going for him.
That band is
No
needed.
band.
He needs to loot more, I think, because of the Gore's Tome and the speed. He has the opportunity to do so.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have as much damage as anyone else.
I want to see him hit teleporters earlier and loot more.
Yeah. All right, everyone just used the gun. Everyone has their Ember of the Cores, which, I mean, if they get Drone Man Soup. Oh, you know what's really smart of Cap, actually? Is he went to the blue portal preemptively, knowing that he had the gun and was going to Siren. So if he could get the Ember of the Cores earlier, or the Drone Man earlier, he would have.
Hmm.
So I
That's
hope he
true.
does that
Yeah.
again. If he goes to another blue portal here, wherever it is, he might get the Drone Man, and
He could.
others
They
might
could
miss
also
out.
potentially have one at soup.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see.
Cap getting the poly loot. Everyone's found that.
Yeah. Fortunately, I mean, miss out on a
That's
pilot here would
something.
be painful.
It's not a fire band, but it will help him a little bit here.
Yeah. Oh, and the key box up top for Zinc, it was the second key.
Ooh.
That's the feather. So really, really good for him. Turns out getting that saving that key early on may have been good.
Budget ion surge.
Yeah, you can just fly around now. Just hold space. Zinc the first one to stage 5. Let's see how it goes. What we can expect here.
Yeah. I'm just looking
Two
at
Void
Cap's
Seeds again.
damage on this boss, and he's killing it, but not nearly as fast as the other two. I'm a little bit worried.
Man.
And Ruddy getting the ATG.
Oh, interesting. Down below, it looks like then. There is a equipment multi-shop in stage 5. Looks like Cube, Gopus. Double Void Seed means there's going to be less value for Cap's Gore's Homes here as well. So, unfortunate.
Did Cap hit a blue portal?
No, which is actually really
Don't think he did.
surprising. He should have. I think everyone should have, because they knew that they could
Yeah.
potentially get Drone Man. I don't think there was any reason not to, besides just not wanting to go in and get it.
Lazy.
True. I mean, Cap had the best chances out of everyone to get it as well, as far as we know. So, oh well. Maybe we'll see something at the Drone on the Moon, or just in a random chest. Another ATG on stage 5, though, and a multi-shop right off spawn, so Zink's gonna go for that one.
Ooh,
Everyone should go
ignition
for that
tank
one.
there too, though. Is ignition tank better?
It depends how much they use flamethrower. Zink does have a feather, so he could use it more, but I think he's
I
just
might
gonna
go for
go
the ignition
ATG
tank. I don't
because
know.
he has
That's a
the
tough
poly
one,
loot
actually.
because it scales. So
Yeah, I guess
you
that's true as
want
well.
ignition tank, right? But like, I don't know. It's hard. I think it's hard. On one hand, though, ignition tank always works, and ATG doesn't. Um, I don't know.
It helps your AoE a little bit, the stage 2.
In a perfect scenario, you would get the ATG because it would work on the polylutes and whatever, right, when it needs to be, but that's not always reality. So
I just know for speedruns, like, there's nothing better damage-wise than ignition tank. Like, nothing melts them faster. Besides, like, Drone Man Empathy Cores, but
mhm.
big exception there.
It could have been like a law of averages kind of pick up on that one. And Cap is still looting up stage 5. Still trying to get everything that he can out of it. Zink is scaring me, the teleporter. The problem with double seed is, and we saw it earlier in the day as well, there's just so much stuff that's just going to be thrown at you during TP that like you don't want to deal with. That's pretty scary. And so Zink is just having to kind of clear those out as well. He's fine now, but there could be a moment for someone else, especially looking at Cap, who doesn't have as much damage, where it could kind of mess him up. So we will see.
And no +5s yet.
No, and everyone's playing really
I
well
think
today.
we've
It was
only
just the
had one
Cap
+5 today.
on the
Yeah.
rat. What do you think Cap's gonna go for? He's eyeing that multi-shop, and he already has an ATG. No, never mind, it's Ruddy. Ruddy should probably, I don't know, at that point, it's like, it's still hard. Still hard.
Yeah, they all have... Well, Cap has 4 watches, Reddy has 4 watches, Zinc has 3. So they're not, like, that varied. Really, I think Cap is just struggling a little bit because he doesn't have the band. I think that's really what's carrying the other two.
Yeah, I mean, one band just halved that boss's health for Ruddy, so.
It does, and it's 1 fewer Mithrix phase. If you can't hit a phase 4 skip on Artie with this, what are you doing? It's
Yeah,
the
I
easiest
know.
one in the game.
You just freeze them, and then you just throw a band, like.
Band first, then freeze.
Either way, it doesn't really. I mean, it depends on how much health he has when he's
Yeah.
stomping, right? If he has under the threshold, you throw a few freeze first, but.
Ooh, there we go. Cap went for the ignition tank there over the ATG. We'll see how that differs.
Hmm.
That's probably the decision I would have made. So it's probably the wrong decision.
Oh boy. Saint getting skill issued by the shrine, wasting all of his money.
Ooh, Cap is doing some damage though.
5 in a row of
Ooh.
not getting anything.
Do you see that Cap teleporter fight? That was really well done.
I did a really good job. Oh, for one of the void seeds, we get 2 potentials instead of any usable items. We do have an egg, so we can skip pillars. It's just going to take a long time.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that will take a bit, but...
And Zing's out, actually. Not even bothering
Yeah.
to go for the second potential or check out the
fair
other
enough.
void seed at all.
I
Ready
think
going
that's the
for
right
ignition
call.
tank as well.
Reddy already has an ATG.
Yeah, so he's just diversifying his damage a little bit here. Instead of going all in on the ATG gamble. Reddy also going to lose all of his money to the shrine. He says, no, I'm not going to. Were there any
Oh.
like void cradles on the
Oh.
stage? No, I don't
Like,
think
not in
so.
the seed?
No, like nowhere on the stage at all.
Like, not even in the seed? That's crazy. It's a
No.
double seed.
Yep.
Well, I think
We
Reddy's
get,
trying to clear it out, so...
yeah, I think there's just potentials and stocks, and that's it. We got the
Gross.
lowest roll of void seeds we could possibly have gotten, so Cap is finding this jailer, and it's not going as easy as you probably wanted.
Yeah, I think Zinc made the right call, just leaving after he found that egg.
Yeah, probably.
The others
Just
haven't found it yet, and they're losing time. This takes like this is maybe like a minute and a half
Oh.
player skip. It's really slow, but
there is one void cradle,
ooh, Cap is
but
out, but he doesn't
3
have a skip.
potentials. What is he doing? I guess he's
He
doing
does
pillars.
not have a skip. Okay,
It was Tempt to Bobble as well,
Well.
so it wasn't even that amazing.
we'll see.
Ready going for the other potential. It's absolute trash. I hate potentials, actually. They're awful.
That is that's disgusting, actually. You want a squid polyp or a topaz brooch?
Ready actually giving the Gopus to an equipment drone. Again, we don't know if he's seen the egg
Smart.
yet, so we'll see. He has a caffeinator. No, he should have taken the squid,
Where
bro.
was that last round?
True. Nah, he's got the egg. Yeah, okay, he was looking like
Okay.
dead at the blast shower, and I was like, don't do it. And here is the Berserker's Pauldron
Oh, Cap.
key, of course. Cap's in trouble. He just didn't see the egg, man. He didn't scout around TP. It was right there, too. It's
Okay.
right above TP.
Maybe there's something in that soup, maybe. If there's like Drone Man there and he's the only one that sees it.
That would be kind of cool. Cap opened up the second
being a
key box
shuriken.
of his run, which is the Shorm.
A lot of good that's gonna do.
Yeah, dude. When they go to Void Lane.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really wish Cap looked around a little bit more for a skip, but it's okay. Brain Socks. Sync's already in the fight.
What do we got? I'm looking at soup on Cap.
He's just doing a pillar here. He's not even checking up top yet.
Ruckler.
Because, I mean, if there was a headset, he could, I guess, but it's alright.
This is rough.
At least he only has to do 2 pillars. As
He
per
needs to have perfect
Res
pillars.
rules. Yeah, I mean, does he have another design here? Because that would be best case. He could just walk to another one. Like 2 feet
He
away.
might have
but,
one on his left.
I don't think so.
I don't think he does.
He didn't check the top of soup.
I mean, Blood would also be a decent option because he has to go back that way anyway to get to the top.
He could have missed out on a drone, man.
Yeah, he's not looking up top.
He didn't.
What's he doing?
Okay, well.
Well, I don't think there was one because I feel like
Sync
Sync
would have
would have
marked
pinged
it.
it on his way up.
Probably. But he doesn't know that. So.
That's true. Okay, here we go. Doing
Maybe
a
I
blood
missed
pillar.
him pinging
Not
it, I
the
don't know.
slowest pillars. He might actually get there before Ready.
Ruddy
Which
might
is-
just end up doing pillars if it's faster than waiting for 3 egg charges or whatever it takes, or 4.
And I think he's trying to maybe get to the spot where he can like stall. But I think
The
it's
spare
definitely
drone parts in the soup. It's in the soup.
no way.
There it's right there. Ray just fucking pinged it, and Cap just didn't fucking look, dude.
Oh my god.
What do you mean, dude? I'm upset. So
we're gonna give him shit about that later.
he all he had to do was just look for like 2 seconds. He just had to look. I don't know why he didn't look.
Oh Cap.
He could have won.
I feel bad.
Actually, I mean, he still can win, but like, Zinx are in phase 3 Mithrix, by the way. So,
He's never living that down.
dude, I'm question marking. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Cap. No.
Oh man.
Okay. Well, here we go.
We'll see if Ruddy actually gets spare drone parts. Ruddy's actually taking a lot of damage here too from all the golems, so he has to be a little bit careful. If Ruddy gets spare drone parts, he'll just pull ahead of Cap for sure.
Yeah. They all have cores.
Yeah. I think Zinc actually messed up by freezing Mithrix there. If he would have just let him jump, he might have been able to get a skip already, but it's fine. I think he's just getting a for sure skip. Just not freezing him again. Letting his band come up.
Yeah.
Should get it right here. Oh, hit him fast enough. We got it. And good job, Zinc.
Yeah,
Done with the
nice.
run. Beautiful run, actually.
Yeah. Very well done. Leaving as soon as he found the egg is what did it. They were all kind of neck and neck, but the other two kind of took their time on stage 5.
For Ruddy, it was
Cap
just I
doing
think
pillars.
he didn't know about the egg until the very end. I think he might have left earlier had he, but I don't
And
know.
I'm not really sure why Ruddy did pillars over just skipping with egg. I guess maybe he wanted to check soup, which is going to work out for him here.
I think he might have overestimated how long it would have taken because
No
you do have
fucking
to
way.
wait
There
for
is a drone man.
3 or 4
Ooh,
charges.
he lost his fireband.
Okay.
So that's not a phase 4 skip anymore.
He gets
But it's
2.
still going to be worth.
He's going into speed. He's giving up 2. Okay, he's giving up his laser scope and another spare drone parts for Mocha, and he's getting
That was
another spare
Oh.
drone parts.
Okay.
Cap is halfway through
Interesting.
phase 2. I don't know anymore. I think Ruddy took too long on the pillar section. I think if Ruddy went straight to design, no, because he would have had to go blood anyway.
I think if
I don't
Ruddy
know.
just went straight up with his egg,
Maybe.
he would have had the band and he would have had a lead over Cap for sure.
Yeah. Zing is the one that played it extremely well, but
Yeah,
but like Cap was there at soup already, you know?
he
Like
was. He
if
could have
he
just grabbed
had,
it.
I know. Well, I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'll make fun of him when he's in here, but it is
Yeah,
what it is.
it's
And
unfortunate.
we already see Cap starting phase 3, so
This is gonna be a quick fight though for Ruddy.
it is. Really good ice wall. That was really clean. Right in the landing. Oh, I'd love to see that on Ruddy.
Yeah, nice.
Alright, let's bring in Zink in here. Talk to him about his run. Hello, Zink.
Hey, you got first place. Surprise.
Ooh, nice. Nice. I was a
How
little
does
worried
it
there.
feel?
Okay, did you
Again.
see the drone man in the soup when you were flying up?
No,
Okay, just curious.
it's
So,
far. Super far.
Soup was pretty far. And you had the egg and you were just going up immediately, which not everyone had, so it was kind of
Yeah,
a different situation, but
Yeah. I mean,
you're
with
the only
my
one that skipped pillars, actually.
yeah, everyone else
Oh,
did
really?
pillars. Yeah.
Ruddy had an egg, but did pillars for some reason. I'm not really sure.
Cap is gonna have to do phase 4 though. Which, I mean, he's still gonna pull ahead of Ruddy here, it doesn't matter, but where's Cap going?
Oh, they got a pearl. Holy. I
Yeah,
did not see
stage
the
3.
Yeah, I saw the pool on my go, but no. Where was the pod?
Like right next to the spawn, I think.
Yeah, okay, that would make sense. I don't generally look there.
Oh, okay. Ruddy is in phase 3, but Cap's just
He
gonna
doesn't
end
have a
it
skip
too
either,
fast.
though.
Yeah.
He lost his band.
And Cap is like started the run a little bit earlier as well. He's flamethrowering Mithrix, that's awesome.
If Ruddy still had his band, I think there'd be more of a chance, but
Yeah, the losing the band. Was it on the second drone man or the first? Do you remember?
first one.
Okay. Yeah. That's probably why he went in again, but
Who has 2 Germans?
Ruddy.
Well, Ruddy, he got 2, but he printed one of them into Mocha along with a laser scope.
Interesting.
Can you skip phase 4 with flamethrower?
Not consistently at all.
Okay, that's
They
what I thought.
can do the thing where they like clip out of the arena with the egg.
Yeah, I mean,
You
Ruddy
can do
could
that.
do that and save some time.
Not gonna get there before Cap, but
No.
man,
Very close.
this was kind of a close one too.
Oh, God. Okay.
Ooh,
That could have procced an ACG. That could have been really bad, actually. He's okay, but
So tip at home, when you're doing this, do not fully charge your ion bomb when you're shooting at him. Do like a half charge, because if you fully charge it, sometimes he'll just get hit by his needles.
well, you can fully charge it. Just make sure you're sprinting and you're not looking at him. Because some
Alright,
people
good
they'll just like look right at him, walk towards him, fully charging the bomb, and then just get blasted.
Yeah, that's
could-
kind of my strat. Doesn't
Yeah,
work very well.
you could just look to the side and then flick towards him with the fully charged bomb, kind of like Reddy's doing, just flicking it. Tough Moon, honestly, to watch. That was painful, actually. It was close for pretty much everyone. All right, well, let's bring Cap in.
So we can
Let's see.
badger him.
No. Hey, Cap, how's it going?
Hey,
Nice
Cap.
second place,
up?
by the way.
Sweet, not bad.
So how was the run? How'd it feel?
The greens were dog shit, except for stage 5.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the way you're saying that, what did I miss?
You
You
didn't
have-
miss
you have to be
anything.
right.
Well, tell us, and then we'll tell you. How about that? We'll go back and forth.
No, I mean it was good. The speed right off the bat, and then so many extra watches from stage 3. The
Yeah.
Gorag's Opus was pretty good for mobility and attack speed.
for
How was
sure.
soup?
What was the good soup? Was there a stomper soup?
There was a drone man
No.
up top.
You
didn't
just-
look-
Oh,
You didn't look up top, man.
Jesus! All right.
It was right there. Okay, so
Goddamn.
you missed
Alright.
more than anyone else, though. You missed the Firebrand stage 1, which everyone else got. You missed the egg right above stage 5 teleporter, which everyone else got.
Why did I get second? Did Reddy die?
No.
Ruddy got egg, but then decided to do pillars. So
Let's
I
talk to
don't-
Ruddy, actually. Ruddy is done with the run.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can ask him.
Hello, Ruddy.
Hello.
You got third.
Yeah.
But it was pretty close. Again, you guys are not like too far off each other. You and Cap are like in phase 3 and 4 at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
You got all of the stuff, I think, ready. Okay, well,
Just
let's
not very fast.
not as fast as Zinc, no. So Zinc got a ton of keys stage 1, and Zinc was
Oh.
able to get a feather in his third key box, which was kind of cool.
That's nice.
No one else
was
got
nice.
that one. That was the only really thing Zinc had over anyone else. Everyone did the gunplay with Awu, because obviously.
Yeah.
Half of you got the pearl, which is cool. Or 2/3. I love it. Thank you guys. Personal thank you.
Yeah. I
Ruddy,
had to.
you did pillars instead of just going up with the egg. And we think that kind of costed you time, but like,
Well, I had to
Wait.
go to soup to get drone in anyway, so
yeah, we kind of
I feel
reasoned like that out, like, hey, you might as well. But I think the combat on the blood pillars took a long time.
Yeah,
That's the
you
problem.
also lost
I
an,
did, yeah.
a fire band going into that soup, where Zinc just immediately went up, and he didn't have as fast of a fight, but he was just there so much earlier.
Yeah.
And the phase 4 skip as well, which saved even more, whatever.
Like you probably lost like 2 or 3 minutes just on the moon doing that.
Okay.
It was
That
a good
was
run,
what
though.
I was
mean,
scared
everyone
about the
did good.
most was someone finding a pillar skip equipment. And egg is kind of like the worst one you could get,
It was the
but
worst.
Yeah.
it's something.
It was 2
It's something, I guess. The thing is, like, you get so much confidence having that egg in your run, like from the very beginning, that you just know that you will be able to go up. I don't know. It's scary going up against that.
It's funny because
Yeah.
like all of the things you were probably scared of other people finding Cap, they did. And you
Yeah.
didn't.
Everything.
Yeah. Feather,
even
Firebrand,
get the
Drone
drone
Man, Skip, like
Jesus.
tough. Yeah, and also like the seeds stage 5 were awful. There was 3 potentials and 1 Vradle, and the Vradle was
yeah.
Tenta-Bobble. So
Gross.
that was horrible. God.
Did everyone loot the stage 5 seed?
No, you were
No.
the one that went into it most, I think.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. I think Zinc looted 1 potential and was like, fuck
That's
this,
one
and
of
then
the
he
egg.
left. Yeah.
Oh, so that's where the egg was. It
Yeah.
was in there. Okay, because I saw that try shop right when I was leaving, and I was like, well, Let's hope there's no pillar skip. And like, okay,
Oh, it was right on the other side from the TP too, so you couldn't
Yeah.
see what it was, right? So
nice. Did we all print the Gorse Tome on stage 2?
no, because
Yeah.
they had
No.
fire bans.
Oh, true, true.
Yes.
I think Reddy scrapped and then got one though, right?
Yeah, I scrapped
Okay.
the guillotine.
Yeah, I went 3 deep and kept Poon.
Nice.
I just went to whatever pennies, the alternative option.
Oh yeah, the other money printer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, good run.
Interesting.
Fun one to watch.
Yeah.
Railgunner time. The good Railgunner loadout
One
as a
more.
treat.
Mm,
So
Oh
enjoy it.
God.
Good luck,
Surely
everybody.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I'm ready.
Okay,
This is a fun
so
one. Yep.
this is looking pretty good.
Pretty
for
good for
Zinc here.
Zinc. Yeah.
But Cap can still win if he gets bonus points and Zinc gets last. That's a tie.
That's asking for a lot, I think, actually.
It is asking for a lot, but it's the only way Zinc won't win.
Zinc has just been doing so well today. So
Yeah, it's been
also
probably our best racer, if not top 3 at the
Yeah.
very least.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone got a free blue portal here, by the way. So no need to look for new if they even wanted to. There's no real reason to at the moment, but if they want to just like push the seeding ahead a little bit, they can. As a note, Railgun on this map is so much loot, and I don't really think they're gonna go for that much. We don't have
No.
Aqueduct. There's no real like free bans coming up, but we don't really like need them.
Yeah.
You can just kind of go. I mean, if they have enough speed or survivability just to live during the fight, or just some way to just to keep Mithrix frozen, like a Lysate or something like that, or just like a nice, easy. So I say pillar skip equipment. They can pillar skip without items on this loadout, but if they had a pillar skip equipment, they can use that as mobility during the fight as well. That's kind of like probably the main thing I'm looking for, just a little bit damage multiplication. AoE would be
Literally,
helpful
like,
for the
one band.
teleporters. Yeah, like
And you're good.
such a strong
AoE,
loadout.
one band.
A sticky
That's all
bomb
you need.
printer is not bad. It's right next to TP.
It's not bad, but I don't know that they're going to go into it.
I agree. There's a crowbar, which Cap is specifically
that's
not
better.
picking up because I think he saw the sticky bomb printer already. Which he's macroing a little bit here.
Yeah, that's smart. Crowbar is nuts on Railgunner.
Looks like there's no other
it's a
chests in this
red
area,
item.
though. Yeah, it's insane damage. Because you're going to one-shot basically everything anyway, so most of the time.
World record uses supercharge and 5 crowbars, and it just one-shots Mithrix.
Yeah. And I believe Lattice had that world record. I think Reddy just broke it, but he had the Railgunner
Oh.
world record doing that for. It's been almost like a year at this point. It's just no one could just find the crowbar printer. Yeah.
So does Reddy
Yeah.
have 10 records now?
Probably. Reddy has the
Fuck,
most
he's got-
Gauntlet speedrun records than anyone else by far. I think he's trying to get every character, but I don't know. He
I'll have
also,
to priority for my cold dead hands. I'm
by
not
the
letting it
way,
go.
Reddy just beat the win streak Eclipse 8 record.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. I don't know what he's at right now. He's at like maybe 55 or something wins in a row.
What was Dan's?
Dan was 51 and mine was 48. So me and Dan were pretty close to each other.
I bet it's going to be really easy to beat now with the void field shit.
He's not using void fields. I think all the win streak runners are agreeing not to use it as like principle, like the lunars and stuff. But good for him. Very congratulations. It's awesome to see cuz like I've always thought that if you know how to win streak in this game, you could get to 100. And after losing mine, I didn't want to ever play Vanilla Mythos again. So I was like, someone else got to do it. And that's why I was mad at Dan for dying at 51. Because I was like, dude, you could have gone so much further. Because he liked win streaking. But Reddy, I think we'll see how far he goes. But I have faith. He's on a good streak right now. He has not lost it yet either.
I've been thinking about trying my hand at it.
I mean, you did the full
It's just
roster.
such
I mean,
a big.
it takes too long. That's the
It's
problem.
a big time commitment.
it takes like weeks. It takes months to
It
get
does.
that far in. So
Yeah.
all right, Cap spent a lot of time doing item stuff on the stage. Meanwhile, Zinc is like almost halfway through second TP. So hopefully
Freddy's
it's
gone.
worth.
He activated the blue portal, but did not go in.
No, everyone had a free one.
Oh, it was free. Okay.
No, TP is at the exact furthest point from where they spawn, so you're gonna have to waste a little time getting there.
Everybody's on stage 2 now. That is all the Verdant Falls for today. That was a really quick one.
It was. I
I
mean,
like Verdant.
Roadgunner. Yeah, I
I
like
think
it
it's
too.
interesting.
I think it's very interesting in a competitive format as well. It's just gonna be like who is gonna find the band first, I guess. If there is one, I don't know.
Verdant is the new Fogbound. We removed Fogbound, and now we have Verdant.
Is it just the new Fogbound because the new map, or
Yeah.
okay, fair enough.
I was sad because we cut a map, but now we're back.
We're back. And Zing is the first one out of the stage. There's a chest right next to TP. I don't know if you got that one yet. I just saw blue.
For those
Stage
of you that
3?
don't know,
Hmm.
Fogbound was a modded map that we had in the stage list for like a year, and we removed it like 2 or 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer in the pool, but it was a stage 3 variant modded map. One of the few modded maps. It was very good. I would check it out, even though it's not being featured anymore.
It's good enough so that it feels like a vanilla map, honestly. It's very well made. Very well done. So, and like, it kind of says a lot if we're kind of competing out for a while, but that's all. Just changing the seasons and changing what's available for erasers. Zinc is looking a little scary. He needs to kill all these golems. And he's getting... The healing drone needs to kind of pull its weight here. Hopefully it does. Cap just sitting up here, just blasting his M1, just his auto. It's fine.
Zinc kind of makes me nervous.
A
Getting
little
through
bit.
it,
If he
though.
gets hit by one of those orbs, he's probably dead. I'm a
His
sneeze.
golems are just applying a lot of pressure onto him.
Okay.
He's got it. Using the freeze very effectively.
And now should just be able to kill the Dune Strider. Dune Strider down. When it
Very
goes
well
up,
done. Waited for it to go up before he
Squid
started
Paul
shooting
up
it more.
as a reward. I think this might be kind of a tough teleporter for the other guys. It depends how many Suki Bombs proc, I guess, for a little bit of pseudo AoE, but I don't know. Maybe they don't have enough AoE for what they need here. It's just kind of uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what's stage 4? Oh yeah, Sirens. I don't even know why I asked. Sirens Day, for some reason. They just rolled out that way. And a Quail for the other two, actually. That's not bad. But that being said, while they're looting, Zinc is just about to enter stage 4 right now.
Quail is amazing on Gunner, though.
It is very good.
With the mines, like, they just blast. It's crazy. Yeah. I love to see that.
Did no one get that chest that was literally right next to teleporter? I feel like no one grabbed it. All right.
Zinc getting a little bit of attack speed, I imagine, for the SMG. And get a little bit more momentum with it. A little bit easier pillar skip.
Yep. Really
Less
fast.
fall damage.
Correct.
Attack speed pretty good.
More mobility during Mithrix as well. Just be able to boop yourself around wherever. Oh, Cap. Okay. Yeah, looks like Zinc is ready to go now. Not enough money to loot anything else. The thing about going to a teleporter pretty early, Cap has Prion. And Ruddy has Prion. Okay. Interesting.
It's okay. You know, I would grab it over Crunder here probably. But you have Cryo Charge, which is like basically a Prion, but it's on a 15-second cooldown.
Yeah, I don't I mean, they could like freeze Mithrix to get a Prion hug to get like a combo. So I mean, it's doable. Chat's complaining about the prediction. What'd you do? You just forget
Oh, what the fuck?
or what?
Let me see. What was the prediction? Oh yeah, sorry. Why did you? I said who gets second in this loadout? Cap, Wooly, Zinc, or Ruddy. 69% of people picked Wooly.
I mean, they're just donating their points. I don't know. Fucking.
Wait, who got second on the last loadout? Cap. Okay.
Yeah.
Why, guys? Oh wait. Huh? There we go.
Thing starting stage 4 teleporter. Everyone else just starting stage 3 teleporter. He's a stage ahead right now. That's the thing about Zinkban. He just fucking goes, dude. It is a big deal how fast he can move. Very hard to catch up. And the Vagrant too, it's not too bad. So we'll see. Oh, kind of a lot of larva though. Zink is kind of in trouble. This is gonna be a tough stage for the others as well. There's not a lot of speed to go around here, actually. But we'll see. We'll see. I think Ruddy and Cap have been looting a little bit more on the stages as well. And we saw last stage too. I still think they specifically are looking for something.
Who?
Oh, Zinc lost an elixir. Something like
Yeah.
better, a band, more speed, a feather. All these things would be really, really good.
They don't really have damage. Like I'm looking at Zinc.
No, there's no
I
extra
don't.
damage in the loadout at all. It's just
Get syringes, I guess, under the strictest definition is more damage, but
ugh.
still basically just default railgunner damage.
What I will say is that Cap and Ruddy do have some extra damage. They have watches, sticky bombs, there's crowbar, right?
Crowbar. Yeah.
There is potential for Zinc to get to the moon without any damage and maybe not enough items, and maybe it's hard enough to where a death could happen or something. We could
It
see
might
that
be.
tie. Yeah.
It's not that he just doesn't have damage, it's that he doesn't have AoE either. Like you can see how he's struggling with every enemy that comes on screen. He has to individually shoot each enemy. Where Cap and Ruddy, they aren't great, but they have a little bit of gas, which helps tremendously with stuff like Larva.
Ooh, gun for Cap, and he's not going to take it, even though he has AWU next stage.
Interesting.
Well, Ruddy took the gun, so I guess we'll see what
One for
Ruddy gets for
Preon
free.
instead.
He's
don't
going back for
think
the
that's
gun,
right.
right? Yeah,
Okay.
okay. He was like, dude, I have a Preon right now. What's
If it was like any other character, I feel like that's fair, but on Railgunner, I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll see what Zinc misses out on. It could be like a really good
Ooh.
item that he just didn't get the loot for.
Cap gets a watch instead of the syringe from the
Nice.
multi-shot.
I need Ruddy to start breaking eggs. Zinc went into a gas printer as well and got 2 opals and a crowbar and an AP round at the end of Sirens, by the way. So
Okay.
looking a lot
Will help
better.
him a bit. That is a lot better. Yeah.
I think he got money trailed at the end, so he wasn't able to leave quite on time. Unfortunate. Oh god. Cap is surrounded by larva. Nightmare moment.
Especially for him. His worst enemy.
Sync is on
I
stage
don't think
5. Does
there's
not avoid seed this time, which is good.
nobody that hates Larva as much as Cap.
So it's true. In the shipping request form for stage 5, it's a soulbound, by the way, for AWU.
Ooh.
But they do get Emily cores, so well,
What do we got?
there was a shipping request form with. Okay, there's a lot of things happening. There's a band right on spawn. You have to just turn around. The shipping request form with the green and a white. The green was random. Zing took a watch, so it might be something else for someone else. There's a lot of price drops. Actually, there's a red whip as well on spawn also.
Sync is
FMP
looking
build
good
coming,
here.
dude. If they pull off an FMP build with this run, they're throwing because they do not need that many items to win.
I don't know. Cap needs to get first with bonus points here. He needs Zinc to come in last, and Zinc is
Zinc is
not
ahead.
cooperating.
He's ahead a lot by now. He's a full TP ahead, almost exactly.
Only
Actually,
one with a band.
they have the same percentage on TP right now. Never mind. He had to step out, but yeah, I mean, everyone will find the band if they turn around when they spawn in, which is asking for a lot. I recognize, especially in these races, but oh, and they
It's
also get a
hard.
red whip as well from TP. I'm surprised that Zinc did turn around at all. Zinc
And Zinc,
has seemed a very W key centric gamer, so in the races here.
it's got the double syringe too. That's going to be a really easy pillar skip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried. I think it's looking pretty good for Zinc here.
I mean, he has kind of a useless equipment though, because he's not really gonna kill much before he jumps. He's gonna kill like maybe one thing, but it's not gonna be equipment that really holds its weight versus something else. Not to say the other two have an equipment that works either. They just have a Hoy, but it would be nice to see better equipment from somewhere if you could like find one real quick. I have a feeling he might just leave though now that he has a band. So.
Yeah, I think he will.
Like,
And Zinc doesn't even need to like do well here. He just needs to place and not let anyone get bonus points.
no, I mean if he places
He's
at
making it
all,
really hard.
if he gets at least second place,
If he gets second place, or even if he gets third and first place doesn't get bonus points,
yeah,
which only like then that only applies if it's cap.
that's really rough because like on
Cap
loadouts
has
like
one cap.
this, there's really not that much difference between loadouts, right? Because everything is so fast. If it was a commando loadout, okay, I could see there being a little bit more of a difference between first and
Yeah.
second sometimes. But with builds like this, the gap is not huge.
It's a big gap. And even if, like, worst possible scenario for Zinc here, he gets last place, Cap gets bonus points, they tie. He would
Yeah.
still play another loadout.
Yep.
So no matter what, Zinc is looking good here.
Yep. All right. Oh, yeah, they don't actually have to turn around. They just need to go behind this multi-shop thing and see it. Cap walked by the multi-shop thing and did not see the band. He did not turn around. All right. Well, that's tough, brother. That's tough. It looks like
Oh.
Ruddy found it because he looked at the
Okay.
multi-shop. Cap has not been looking at multi-shops as he's passed by them, and that has been tough for him. It's been not soup. It's been not multi shops. It's been not equipment multi shops, brother. You got to start looking.
This is
It drive me crazy.
a good one for him to watch back, I would say.
Man, tough. It was actually in front of him this time.
Yeah, Cap has made some excellent decisions, but he's also
And
just made some really bad ones today.
he's been playing very well. It's just I think the scouting is the thing.
Yeah.
Zink is all the way up. Zink is going to be starting his fight in just a second. That's just how fast the extra syringes are. He does have 2 opals, so he does have kind of a layer of comfort here, which is good. But
Cap
this is
sitting under the teleporter, letting the grandparent kill everything.
good. I mean, you may as well. And then just do what he's doing, just go up, get the hands.
I hope he finds that band. I hope he goes back for it, but I don't think he will.
The one thing I will say about Zinc right now is he has not been syncing up his special as much as he could be with the band. But he just did it there, so 2 out of 3 is not bad.
Yeah. But that
Right.
also was kind of unoptimal because he had the super armor.
Yeah, so and he could have just waited there for a second also for the extra band damage. He would have been dead. I mean, he's dead here, but there's just tiny little seconds lost. It's not like he's losing minutes, but you know,
Yeah, I
just
mean, look at his
tiny
timer.
micro
He's on phase
optimizations.
2, 18.5 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
That's ridiculous. Getting to Mithrix sub 20 is just next level.
He might fucking finish Mithrix sub 20, so let's hold on. If he hits his shots, we'll see. We'll see.
19-minute phase 3. Phew.
He could have done a special there. He messed up the band shot again. It's
Yeah.
okay. I'm nitpicking, but like we've seen runs with Cabbage and Zinc where they've been like literally like 10 seconds off of each other and it mattered, and that's why like one of them lost. So he's gonna probably freeze during pizza here to restart pizza cycle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
Just keep
like
Mythics in
the
pizza.
SMG expert maneuvering with that. And the
And
other two got
oh
to the moon
god.
at basically the same time.
Uh-oh.
Cap fighting a perfected.
That's not enjoyable.
Meanwhile, Zinc, he just needs like one more freeze.
Yeah,
If he
it's
just
over.
shoots him here, he's probably gonna wait for him to jump here, I imagine.
He
Yeah.
did. And it's over. Phase 4 skip. Beautiful. Almost a sub 20 on the Mythics fight. He just missed it by like 4 seconds.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Really
This
good job
was
for Zinc.
a really quick run.
It was over before it started. Beautiful run.
Damn. That is beautiful. Maybe our fastest railgunner we've ever seen. It's up there.
It's really good. I mean, if there's any doubt the Zinc deserves the win today, I hope that shattered it. Really good job for him.
Low 20s.
All right, let's see everyone else's fight. They're just starting, ready to cap at the same time. Regardless of who wins overall today, we do want to see a good final loadout. So
Yeah.
let's see. Cap just without that band, dude. Oh, come on, it hurts, man. It actually hurts.
Also, what's with all the empathy cores today? There's been a bunch.
We've added sirens and a lot of guns.
I guess that's true, yeah.
That's it. Okay, Reddy did hit that one. I was curious whether he hit the crit spot when he was falling, but he got it.
Reddy should take this just because of the band difference.
If he doesn't take it, something's
sometimes-
wrong, I think.
Like, I noticed like phase 2 specifically can sometimes have a lot of divergence in terms of time.
Mm-hmm.
Cap needs one more freeze. Reddy done with phase 1.
I mean, with Railgunner, it just really depends on your target acquisition and everything as well. Just how fast can you reload? How fast can you hit the crit spot on the thing that you're looking at? Like, there are seconds to lose and to drain. And if you're really good with Railgunner, you can really go quick. It's not to Zinc. Hey, Zinc.
Hey.
Yep.
Nice first place. Really good time.
Hey,
Very cool.
that's good.
You just kind of zoomed. No one else zoomed as fast as you zoomed, so.
You crushed it.
Uh-huh. This railgunner load.
2150 railgunner. I could be wrong, but I think that might be a record. It's certainly up there.
It's very good.
I don't know. What is the fastest time we've ever had in a loadout race?
In the gauntlet? I don't know. Oh, Ruddy. He's eating pizza.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, no. Jesus, it's scary. Oh my god, stop.
I don't know. Have we ever seen a sub 20 in a race?
With Roganer, I think maybe. It's possible.
It'd either be with Rogunner or Loader. Cap's had some pretty fast loader times.
I already missed the crit on the last one. It didn't matter, but... Oh, this is close between them. Oh, Cap has to do phase 4. So no, it's not.
Yeah.
Ah, man. It may have been close. Cap would have been ahead, actually, by a couple seconds.
If only he
Even
saw the
if
band.
he just had a phase 4 skip, but not counting the extra damage he would have gotten from the band.
He missed the band on stage 5. That's what it was.
Walked right by it, man. Very close, though. Very close.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to be like 20, 30 seconds apart.
Yeah, about. And it's always a treat
One
to get
phase
this
4.
Railgunner loadout. You have everything. You just go. It's so good. You have all the damage, all the mobility. You have an execute with like higher proc coefficient for some reason. It's like, all right. You can use
Stage 4 was a
constantly.
little scary though.
It was yours. You lost an elixir as well. There, it was kind of dicey. And then that's where you got all your damage, though. You got like and the
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah.
You got
We were
your
really worried
gas,
'cause-
watch, opals, crowbar, AP round. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, dude,
You're really skilled up on 4 and 5 because we were looking at you on stage 4 and you had like 2 syringes and that was like your only damage items.
Yeah. It would probably be enough, to be honest. Stage 5 was kind. But having more damage, it's just straight up faster. So
yeah, yeah.
Well
What a
done.
good day. And
Only
honestly, chat, make sure,
1+5 the whole day.
yeah, make sure you say GG to Zinc, by the way, for excellent runs today. He did really, really well. He deserves it, especially that last loadout. Very well done. We'll bring the others in just a second here. When they're done. All right, Ruddy in first. Hello, Rudd.
Hello.
You got second.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good run.
Was it at least close with Zinc or no?
No.
No. Yeah. I thought
I
so.
mean, relatively, it's
Zinc had a
hard.
2150, so
Okay.
It
I
was
suppose
tough.
just went.
He just went.
Yeah.
Hey, Cap.
I lost a lot of time stage 4.
What's up?
You got third, but you did
Damn.
good. So, all right, I'm gonna.
close with Ready.
So you spawned on stage 5, Cap, right?
Uh-huh.
And you walked past 2 multi shops for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
You just didn't
What'd they
look at
have?
them. They had a fire band.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Well,
That makes sense then.
That was it. It wasn't
That'd
even
be
a
cool.
question mark.
Yeah.
It was just there. You just like didn't look at it.
16 seconds behind Ready.
Yeah, wow.
You
The
were
thing
close.
is, like, there's so much time that you gotta farm money. I mean, I guess all the pre-spawns were probably enough. You can snipe them at range.
Yeah, just some pre-spawns were.
Yeah. Nice.
Good job, everyone. I mean, today was really good. There was only one death, and it wasn't even like a crazy
it was a
death
whatever
either.
death.
Yeah, it was. So everyone did good. We saw like one of our first bonus points actually ever. We saw one of the first pearl drops ever, and everyone was playing close to each other, so it was really fun to watch. GG to all you guys. It was really fun.
Nice.
You-
GG's. Nice, Zinc. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew I had to push the railgunner, but fuck, man.
I
Zinc
know,
just
but
pushes that
Yeah.
shit.
It's so fast, dude. Like
Like 25, I was like, surely at least a second place now.
like you think you're going fast, right? And you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, it's tough. It's tough. Really good job, Zinc. Fun to watch.
Yeah, good job.
How did we feel about Falls today overall? At playing 4 rounds of it.
It's
I've
good
learned
money
the
on
map.
it.
I like it.
That's good.
I think it's fun. It's it had put you guys in interesting scenarios where the boss didn't really spawn where you wanted it to during TP, which I thought was interesting as like a solve the teleporter the
Mhm.
fastest kind of scenarios and stuff. So it was kind of fun in that regard as well. But
Yeah,
this-
I guess it does make the TPs a bit more dynamic that way, which
Mhm.
weird to play, but okay, cool to watch, I guess.
Yeah, I mean everyone's on the same kind of place, so it's fine. It's fun. It's fun to finally get it in just for the update too. But anyway, that was the loadout race for today. Thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate it. If you want to know when the next loadout race is going to be, make sure you go check out our Discord. That's when I'm going to announce it beforehand. And you can see when the next race is going to be because we have people from all over the world and it's really hard to schedule stuff every single week. If you guys want to go check out all the other loadout races we've done, you can go check out the YouTube. That is going to be the best way to catch up on the year of loadout races we've done pretty much every single week up until this point. If you want to play the mod yourself, we have a public version of the mod available. You can go and practice and scrim and do whatever. Maybe even send some official gauntlet times to the speedrun.com leaderboard for the Risk of Resources
Yeah.
gauntlet category.
Ooh.
Take
Beat
some records
Ruddy's
away from
time.
Ruddy.
Yeah, he has 10 of
Yeah.
them or something, or at least I don't know anymore. And if you guys
More.
want to, yeah, if you guys want to apply to be a racer and jump in on the team and start scrimming with everyone else, go to riskofresources.com/rules and send in your application. Don't be afraid. Send it in. Be a racer.
Yeah.
Smile. But thanks for
Smile.
watching today. We appreciate it. GG's to everyone here. Go and make sure you follow them and